live, a little cheeky little midweek live, shall we say. I've just done a beer review and I thought, sod it, as I do sometimes me in the midweek. Let's go live for a little while and chat to people for a couple of hours if anybody wants to join. So, it's Beer Monster o'clock. Nobody's watching at the minute because it's not a scheduled live and I don't normally go live at this time. So I'm going to share it to the old Facebook and hopefully we'll get some people in here. I'm only talking to myself in case anybody watches it on the replay sort of thing. Just letting you know where we're at the minute and the fact that I am talking to myself. Right, Facebook. There we go. We've shared to Facebook, but we're still alone. Lonely, I am so lonely. I have nobody to call my own. This happened last week. It happened last week. I don't know. When I went live, I sat here on my own for about 5-10 minutes, and all of a sudden people came in. Yeah, it seems to happen when I do it on the phone. It's like it takes a bit longer for YouTube to let people know or whatever. One person's joined. I'm not alone. Where we got in? Oh, we've got 5 people. Michael's in. It's Beer Monster o'clock, says Michael. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well, my old son. Yeah, I just reviewed that, Michael. It's a Turkish lager called Efes Özel Seri. The review will be up within the next couple of days. Let's just say I didn't like it. And it got a 1 out of 10. Turkish piss. Not good. Not good at all. I think it might have been off, to be honest with you. It was very, very rough. Paul's in, says keg monster. Although, you say that, Paul. Being a good boy, look. No keg in my machine for the first time since I brought it. Why is there no keg in there? It's getting expensive. And I had 7 kegs to send back. The man come and got them from me today. So that gave me 35 quid in beer tokens. No, 40 quid in beer tokens, because I also had £5 that you get from when you make a purchase, like from the last order. So 40 quid in beer tokens. So I have just ordered another 3 kegs, as you do. But you know, they're going to take a couple of days to arrive. What did I get? Can I remember? I got the Hertog Jan, but not the Grand Pilsner, because I've not tried that one yet. I think that's like 5.2% or something, is it? So I got the normal Hertog Jan to give a bash. I got the 2 for 60 quid deal. Well, 2 for 65 quid because I added a beer mat and whatever as well. You know that deal they got in a minute. I got the Hertog Jan. I got the what was the other one? Oh, the Goose Island, is it? And I got a Vocation Life or Death. So yeah, that only cost me like 60 quid for 3 kegs and a Hertog Jan beer mat thing. Not beer mat, you know, like one of these things. Yeah, only cost me, because of the beer tokens, only cost me 60 quid. And that's like 31.5 pints. That'd do, less than 2 quid a pint. Plus you get beer tokens back when I send them back. So that's what, so 60 quid, take away 15 quid, 45 quid. And then the sort of fiver roughly that I got for buying it, about 40 quid. JMC Dublin, how you doing, JMC Dublin? Hope you're keeping well. Michael Slocum says, I could be better. What's up, Michael, mate? What's up? We've got 20 people in there, that's sharp. Oh, now it's gone back down to 11. What is going on? Somebody's hit the like button as well, thank you for that. Harley Ramscott is in. Oh, hello, my friend. Just recently got hooked on drinking a lager that is Co-op home brand lager, 4.7% ABV. It is so goddamn good, and it's cheap. I've not tried that one, Harley. I don't have a Co-op anywhere near me, to be honest, but I'll have to try and get it sometime, especially if it's good and cheap. I like this scrap. I'm just finishing off the last bit. That review I just did. That is so rough. I think it's off. I just can't be bothered to tip it down the sink. How lazy is that? I'm gonna have a star of ramen after. Jesus, I'm missing not having a keg there really bad actually. And when you get spoiled and used to drinking off tap in your own bloody home, it's just you go back to bottles or cans or whatever. It's kind of heartbreaking. You get a bit spoiled. You do get a bit spoiled. Michael Slocum says, just the unusual mental health issues I'm not dealing with good. Sorry to hear that, Michael, mate. Hopefully you'll feel better soon, bud. Trippy Gaming. Hi, love from India. Hello, Trippy Gaming. All the way from India. What's your favourite Indian beer? Trippy Gaming. What's the good Indian beers? I've tried a few. You know, the Cobras, Kingfisher, Lucky Buddha. No, Lucky Buddha. That's not Indian, is it? I think that's Chinese actually. What other Indian beers have I tried? I tried the Indian craft beer and it is disgusting, but I can't remember the name of it. Kama Sutra. I've tried Kama Sutra. That's an Indian beer. And they got demonetized because the girl on the bottle had her tits out. Write in Google aromatic word for God. Well, I can't because I'm on my phone at the minute live. But you can let me know yourself if you want, sissy. God of War YouTube. Hey, brother, I just wanted to say you that everyone in YouTube live getting romance. What the fuck? What? Everyone's getting romance. What, by you or? Harley says, Drippy Gaming, are you a scammer by any chance? God of War YouTube, yeah, Kama Sutra, it's condom. Okay, Trippy Gaming, Kingfisher, Catpool, and Kama Sutra, and Budweiser. Budweiser? Is that? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Indian beer, if I'm honest. I think your beer's pretty bad. For my taste, anyway. Oh, but not as bad as this Turkish little number that I'm drinking. That is a struggle. Budweiser, it's beer, brother. Oh, did they get the influence and name from Budweiser? It sounds incredibly similar to Budweiser. Benjamin says, it's beer monster o'clock. How you doing, Benjamin, mate? Michael says, I always think that when someone says they're from India, they are not bad people, not all scammers. Yeah, they're not all scammers. You should try Old Monk. I don't think I've heard of it, mate. Old Monk. I've tried like beers brewed by the monks in Belgium and all that, but Benjamin, no beer for me, maybe Thursday or Friday. Ah, fair enough, mate. Just tuned in. What was the beer like? I just reviewed that one. There's your mum in chat there. This was a gift from my mum when she went to Turkey. It's one of the worst lagers I've ever tried in my life. Sorry, I've got to be honest. I think it was off though. I think it was off. I don't know if it got affected by the weather or what, but the hops are gone. They had that gone off taste that you get when the hops have been done in. I mean, it's not even in a bottle, but somehow the sun has got to that. Yeah, I've still got the last little bit left now. I'm really struggling. I should have just poured it down the sink, to be honest with you. Probably gonna get the shits anyway now. Yeah, I think I said, you know, when I do this, you can watch the review tomorrow. Well, it'll either be tomorrow or the next day, because I've got a video that I was supposed to post today, but it just won't upload for some reason. So that'll probably go up tomorrow now. So that might be the day after. But yeah, my first impressions when I do my little first impression bit when I first tried a beer was Turkish piss. Where are you from? Kent in the UK. Trippy Gaming. God of War YouTube. Is that electric vape? Yes, this an e-cig. paper, yeah. It's not a disposable one. You have to fill the liquid up in the little tank there and charge it and all that. Sorry, I tried. No, I mean, it doesn't matter if it was bad. It's another beer to try, innit? So at least got to try them all, whether they're bad or not. And yeah, it's all part of the it's all part of the game, innit? Of reviewing beer. They're not all gonna be good. But I don't believe it was. There's no way it was supposed to taste like that. I definitely think it was awful. Not necessarily out of date, but it might have been affected by the hot weather. It's been on a plane and everything, isn't it? I mean, a lot of imported beers have, to be fair, but I don't know. It just didn't taste right to me. I mean, especially it says on the front there, it's a FS Ozel Seri. Ozel Seri means special series. And if you look underneath, it says cold filtered. Cold filtered lagers are normally really, really clean. And if anything, you would complain that they don't have enough flavour to them. Well, that had some flavour, I'll tell you that. But it wasn't good. Have you tried the others yet? Not yet, no, because I've been too busy with my perfect draft, didn't I? Reviewing the kegs on that. Because once I put the keg in, I've got to get it reviewed like before the keg runs out, sort of thing. But yeah, as I said earlier, and nothing in it at the minute. I've run out of kegs, so it's just sitting there. There's a little beer ornament at the minute. But I sent back all my kegs today. Well, they come and got them, and it gave me a load of beer tokens. So I've made another order, and it worked out really cheap because I had 40 quid off because I sent the kegs back. So that was handy. I've got 3 new kegs coming, and a new beer mat, and a special deal where if you buy like a few kegs, you can get a beer mat, beer, you know, one of these. I forget the bloody name from. What are these called again? They're drip mats or whatever. You get one for a £5, and then only 15 quid. So I had Hertog Grand, one of them. Daniel, was that Castellanos? Any good beers you recommend? Looking for some good lagers, German stuff, or Pilsner Quell, Staropramen, Hertog Jan Grand Pilsner, Spaten, Warsteiner. There's a lot. Hasselroder. Depends if you like a Pils or a Helles. Juckbliard is a good one if you like a Helles. Well, it's supposed to be a Pils, but I think it's more of a Helles. Lowenbrau, Hasselroder. I've said that one already, and Hofmeister. There's so many. There's so many. I can possibly think of them all. Pretty much anything German, and it's going to be at least half decent. Anything by the purity laws, if not, at least you know there's going to be no crap added to the beer. But yeah. Chip Gaming says, anyone here weed consumer? Probably, mate. Everyone smokes it these days, don't they? Oh, bro, the beer caps looks crazy. That's your collection. What about the beer caps? Oh, bottle cap. Yeah, most of them are falling off. No, that's nothing. I've got thousands of them. Literally, I've got thousands of beer caps. But I was sticking them all to this window here, and then I decided to get soundproofing, so I scrapped that idea. Plus, I know a friend of mine, his daughter collects beer caps for some reason. She's only like, I think she's about 14. So I'll send a load to her as well, because she really likes collecting beer caps. I think she's autistic or something like that. You know, she's went into the beer caps. Beer Monster Reviews fanboys in. How you doing, mate? My American friend. Oh, hey, dude. How are you today, my friend? I also found a good channel I like called Rate My Beer, super duper cool. Honestly, yeah, I know Rate My Beer. He's a friend of mine, mate. I see you in the chat the other day. I've got his beer somewhere. Yeah. If you look on the can, Rate My Beer. That's his pineapple Weizenbock that he brewed in collaboration with Hackney Church Brewery. Yeah, he's a good channel. Paul and Michelle from Rate My Beer. David Castellonia says, yeah, more of a pills guy, I guess. Yeah, Hasselroder is a really good pills. If you get Beck's, the German Beck's, it's good, but not the 4% crap in the UK is awful. But if you can get the German stuff, it's decent. Pilsner Quell, if you like a bitterness, it's a Czech Pilsner. It's actually the beer that invented the Pilsner. So every other Pilsner is basically a clone in it. It's like Pilsner Quell is fantastic, but it is very bitter. You can get that in some supermarkets now as well. Joe Hogan, look up Robin MMA. He's exposing Diddy on the live for Philly McGregor. Not really something that interests me, mate, to be honest, but cheers, Joe. Marco says it's Colonos. It's Colonos. I can't even say it. But yeah, the thing I had done a clock. Seen your recent vids, and I also had the procedure today. Oh, really, mate? Gonna celebrate getting the all clear with some beers, and I picked up in the Netherlands over half term. Hertog Jan, yeah, I've got a keg of that coming. I've tried the Hertog Jan Gram Pills now, and I've got the normal one. I've just ordered it just before the live actually. It's yeah, hopefully he's a good one. Michelle is so hot. I think Michelle is super good looking. Paul pulled her because he's a rich man. Actually, she went after Paul, believe it or not. I have asked him how they met. I think he said that he was the manager of a bar, and she liked him, so she didn't like the pub or whatever, but she kept going there because of him. And then he was looking for a new barmaid, so she went for the job even though she didn't need it because she just wanted to see him more. And he was only taking on blonde girls as barmaids, so she was perfect for the job, and it sort of went from there. But yeah, it was actually Michelle that kind of made the first move. Be like, is Paul rich really? How rich is Paul? I don't know how rich he is, mate, but I know he's got a fair few quid. But I think he likes spending money, so it's like, if he didn't spend as much money as he does, he said he could retire by now, but he likes traveling the world and stuff like that. And he chose to spend a load of money and enjoy it rather than just sitting on it. You can't take it with you when you die, I suppose, can you? But I know he has like a business on eBay and stuff like that. He sells what they call dust caps for cars, and he gets them all made in China for like probably dirt cheap and sells them for about £5 each on eBay. Like random ones, like John Lennon ones and stuff. How random is that? John Lennon dust caps for your car. Only Paul would come up with that. You'll probably see us together soon. And I've got to go around and see him soon. Because he only lives up the road from me, literally. Not even 10-minute drive. In fact, yesterday I was right next to him without actually talking to him. Because I was in Primark. You know, he likes George Michael. He's a George Michael lover, isn't he? They're a George Michael t-shirt. So I took a picture of it and sent it to him. And he was like, "Where are you?" I was in Primark, and he was like, like he was down the same high street as me, basically, taking his dog to the vets. God of War YouTube, you alone, brother? No, I'm not alone, mate. I've lived with my family. My missus is getting the baby asleep. Two of the kids have gone round the shop. The other ones are upstairs. 5 kids in the house. And my missus and a guinea pig and fish. Did have a snake, but it died. Michael Slocum says, I decided to drink last night because I'm going around to the shops Wednesday. I don't want a hangover on that day. But next week I'll go back to drinking Tuesday. This week I won off. Yeah, fair enough, mate. I've been taking more days off lately as well. Actually, I was going to take tonight off and do a little live tomorrow. Because I've been taking, nights off and just watching some films with the missus and that. But she's really tired because the little one got up at like, I think she said like 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning. so she's knackered, bless her. So I thought, well, I'll drink tonight and take tomorrow off instead then. And so I don't the midweek one is just as and when. I don't have a set day for it. It's just when I fancy it and when I've got the time, really. Have you ever tried weed? Yes, I have, mate. I have tried weed. I used to smoke a lot of it when I was younger, but it started making me paranoid and all that. And yeah, I used to like it when it was the solid stuff. It's more mellow. Now it's like blows your bloody head off and makes you paranoid. But yeah, it's not for me anymore. Not for me at all. I'm getting paid tomorrow. That's the reason I'm going around the shops. Ah, fair enough, mate. I'm paid on a Wednesday. Can't argue with that. 18 people in. Cheers, guys. If you could hit the like button, I would appreciate it. It just tells people that you're enjoying the stream and helps get more people in and whatnot. Literally, you are the monster. Message retracted. Why was that retracted? I don't know. I read it just before it was retracted, God of War. It wasn't me that got rid of it. It's YouTube being stupid. Certain things are they don't like it. I mean, he wasn't being horrible. It's weird. There's certain words, if you say them, you get them monetized instantly. They're not even bad words. And some of them have more than one meaning. Like there's a very popular beer that's Mexican that begins with a C. If you say that because you're talking about the beer, you get your video demonetized. You don't get paid. How ridiculous is that? No doubt I'll say it at some point. Nearly every live I do, well, pretty much everyone gets demonetized. I think there's only one ever that's not got demonetized, and it was only like a half an hour one. That's probably why, because I didn't really get going. Do you know what I mean? By mistake, brother. Don't worry about it, mate. Zuke BOSH. How you doing, Zuke? Good to see you in. God of War. But yeah. I keep saying that lately. I don't know why. I think I get it off my daughter, Layla. She keeps saying it, but yeah. I think it's rubbed off on me. I always take the piss out of her when she says it, and now I'm bloody saying it. Keith Thomas is in. How you doing, Keith? Adam, great to join you. Have you tried that Jupla keg? I was wondering because I was thinking of getting one because you've had some good reviews. I'm just wondering what your option was. Yeah, it's good, mate. It's good. Although it's classed as a pills, Jupla pills, for me, it's not really a pills. It doesn't have that pills bite that say like you get with a German Beck's or a Hasselroder. I'm going like that because I've got it, the empty keg of it right in front of me. I use it to put my microphone on when I'm live on my laptop. I don't use it when I'm on my phone. But yeah, that one's a good one. But that is like a Pilsner Hasselroder. But yeah, Japla's good. It's actually brewed in Belgium as well, unlike Stella on the Perfect Draft. So, and for me, it's definitely better than Stella. The UK brewed Stella, that's for sure. You are the monster. Michael says universal credit money will get paid the 5th of every month. So the payment can land on the... Oh, I see what you mean, mate, yeah. I see what you mean. UK says Ibex. Is Ibex in? Keith Thomas, if you remember, was it smooth to drink, not too gassy? It's definitely smooth. Was it gassy? I don't think it was that bad actually, Keith. I don't think it was too gassy. But to be fair, you could just go to my channel and look up my review to know for sure, because I will literally hold the beer up to the glass and you'll probably be able to see for yourself how gassy it is, even if you just skip to that part of the video, like, you know. But I'm sure I gave it like a 9 out of 10 and it was a good beer. It's just my only issue with it is it was Chapley Pils and it wasn't really a Pils, but it was still really nice. But I'm missing my machine big time because I've not got a keg in it at the minute, and I've just got used to drinking draft beer at home. Just, I mean, Star Ramen is really like, it's a decent beer, but it's not tasting decent at the minute because I've been spoiled drinking out from that thing. You know, yeah, it's just so much better. Even like an average lager, if you're drinking it from the perfect draft machine, it's where you've got that nice draft body and smoothness and that. It makes a lot of average lagers taste good. Loco Toro, did you ever try Texel's beer? It's a Dutch brand. No, I haven't done, mate. Actually, I haven't. I've had the Hertog Jan and the Hertog Jan Grand Pilsner, and was it Hollandia, and was it Heineken? I've tried quite a few Dutch beers. I can't remember the others off the top of my head, but I've tried quite a few. And Hertog Jan is probably my favourite Dutch beer that I've tried. I've tried the grand version. I've got the normal version coming in a few days. Anyone tried the Party 7? Was that a beer? Zuke? It's pretty good, maybe a review. A lot of it's I've been more than happy to review it if I can get hold of it. That's the problem, because it's you know, some Dutch beers like your Heineken and Hollandia, they sell over here. Hollandias and Home Bargains, but I've not seen it. If I see it in Home Bargains or anywhere, I'll definitely pick it up and review it. But you know, I'm not going to go to Holland anytime soon, so unless somebody sends me it or whatnot. 7 pints in a can. My dad used to tell 7 pints in one can. What, a 7-pint can? After years of avoiding cherry shoof, I'm hooked on the stuff. There's one, I tried a cherry beer. Was it that one? I don't know if it was that one. I tried one. I'm sure it was Belgium. It might have been. Was it by Astra or something? I think it was Belgium, and it wasn't for me. It reminded me of a women's menstrual cycle. And I think on the thumbnail I had a tampon hanging out my gob, the used one. Yeah, it wasn't for me, that one. But I'm not really into me sweet beers, to be perfectly honest. It's not really my thing. Although I do occasionally find one I like, even that's really sweet. But it's sort of, I can only drink one of them, you know. The same with a lot of stouts, like even like that Aldi coffee stout. Very nice beer, but sweet. So I can enjoy one, and then I've got to move on to something a bit more chilled, you know. Party 7 old school. You know, my mum knows. The dude, after years of avoiding, I read that one, Loco Toro. Do you order from online? Not often, mate. Sometimes I use like Beers of Europe. I haven't done for a while. And Has a Trembling Madness. That's the two that I normally use, but I haven't done for a while. I tend to order online if there's nothing I can find in the UK and I'm sort of running out of things to review, then I'll order online. But well, I've just got my perfect draft. I've had plenty to keep me going recently. And I've got sort of like a bit of a backlog of stuff in the fridge in that as well. I forget who it was that asked me, but someone wanted me to review the Nigerian foreign extra stout. Yeah, you know, the Guinness. I picked that up from Home Bargains yesterday. Got 150 a bottle. I've not reviewed it yet, but I will do at some point. But I do prefer a stout in the winter, so it's difficult to fancy it in the summer. I'll try and do it though, because somebody's mentioned a few times about that. Try M&S cheeky wheat beer. Goes down very easy. Cherry wheat. I've had that one, mate. It'll be on my beer review playlist somewhere. Or if you just write beer monster in the search on YouTube and then the name of a beer, it'll come up if I've reviewed it. Just write beer monster M&S cherry beer and it should come up. Or the other way, go onto my channel, go to the playlists, go on beer reviews and just keep scrolling. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. You could try and find it that way. At some point I want to make like all the reviews. I want to sort of make a few more playlists. Maybe put all the I've got all ciders on a certain playlist. Maybe put all the perfect draft reviews in their own playlist, and maybe all the wheat beers in their own playlist. Just organise it a bit better. But it means going for about 700 videos and sorting all through them. It's a day's work in its own. The dude, oh, that one's okay. What are you drinking now? I'm on Star Ramen at the minute. UK brewed Star Ramen. It's all right. It's it's one of the better options. There's not a great there's not a great deal of good beer available in the supermarkets over here now, and that's one of the better ones for me. Tisky and stuff like that. But so many are getting the ABVs lowered and stuff. It's just disgusting what they're doing. It really is. And even the ones that ain't got their ABV lowered, like your Heineken's brewed in the UK, not the stuff they drink in the Netherlands. Star Ramen. Why it's a good beer is if you have the one from Czech Republic, it's different level. You know, even the Perfect Drafter started doing it. I was watching Paul last night on the live, and I was talking to him earlier today as well. He got a keg of Budweiser, and you're thinking, oh, what an idiot. But the Budweiser on the Perfect Draft was the American stuff, the 5% stuff. And he really liked that, and especially in the summer. You know, it's one of them ones, chill it right down, and it's, you know, really fresh, really crisp, easy to drink kind of summer beer. And he's ordered it, and it turns out it's 4.5% UK brewed stuff now that you get in the bottles and that. It's really crap. And he had a couple of pints of it, and he said to me, I'm sending it back. He said, I'm going to complain to him, and I'm going to get him to pick up the rest of the keg and give him my money back. Because, like, literally, he said it was a decent beer before, and now it's just shocking. He said it's just undrinkable crap. That's fully in the draft. What made me get into beer reviewing? Loco, that's a really good question. What made me get into beer reviewing was the change of the ABV in Stella. I used to be just like your normal average guy in the UK. I used to drink pretty much the same beer every time I had a drink, and that was Stella. And they kept lowering the ABV. You know, from like 5.2 to 5 to 4.8, then to 4.6, what it is now. When they lowered it to 4.6, I was like, what is going on here? Like, I thought it was just me. I thought I was ill or something. And I continued to keep buying it. And I was like, this just ain't hitting like it used to. It's just not nice anymore. What's going on? And then I sort of looked at the can, which, who does that? You don't expect them to change a product, do you, without mentioning it on the can? And I realised, blimey, it's 4.6. The last time I knew it was 5.2%. And I was like, oh, I can't drink that anymore. It's obviously changed. And then I started trying loads of different beers. And then I started watching beer reviews on YouTube while I was trying these new beers, and I kind of got interested in the whole beer reviewing community and seeing what other people thought of the beer while I'm drinking it and stuff, which many of you probably do while you're watching my channel. And then I thought there were, it was something I'd like to do because it really, well, as soon as I started trying different beers, it made me kind of fall in love with beer and trying beer. Even if I don't like the beer, I get a buzz just from trying as many different beers as I can. I enjoyed doing it, and I thought I'd love to make a YouTube channel about it because I'm disabled. I can't like do a day job and that. So I thought it's something I can do. It's going to be good for me mental health. It's helped me confidence. I get to try loads of beer, and also I thought watching these other beer reviewers. And I'm not mentioning no names here, but as much as I liked watching them because it interested me as somebody who loves really started to enjoy trying different beer, most of them had one thing in common to me, and they were very boring. So I thought, well, maybe I could do it and just not take it so seriously, but take it seriously at the same time. Like the actual beer, you know, I'm passionate about it, and what I say about the beer is real and it's my honest thoughts, and it's I take that seriously. But I try and have a laugh while I'm doing it, crack the odd joke, make an idiot of myself, whatever. Try and make them a bit funny if I can. Just try to make there more than one reason to watch the video other than just to see if I like the beer or not. Just to see what he gets up to in this one kind of thing. And that was the kind of the idea behind it. And then I just got hooked on doing it and learning as I go. And it's just become a hobby. It's just become a hobby. Obviously, my channel's monetized and all that. You get a little bit of money back on the videos, but it's certainly not a lot. Keith Thomas, thanks, Adam. I'll order that now and let you know. I'll get on. I'm getting it free because I have mental speech to text playing up again. I thought you said I'm getting it free because I'm mental. 5-2 Stella, then 5 up, yeah, then 4-8, then bloody 4-6. And will it go down again? Who knows? Because 4-6 is actually quite strong now, isn't it? Because Foster's is 3.7, Carlsberg's 3.4%, and Carlin. It's ridiculous because they just don't have no flavour when they're that weak. It's If there was a way they could lower the ABV but the beer still tasted good, it wouldn't bother me as much. You just have to drink more of it, wouldn't you? But also they'd lower the ABV, but because of tax reasons is their excuse. So they lower the ABV to save the company a load of money on tax, right? But they don't pass any of that. Say, I don't expect them to pass it all on to us, but they don't put that lowering, say, Stella from 5.2 to 4.6 has literally made Stella an absolute fortune, especially because most people don't even notice and buy it anyway. It's made them ridiculous amounts of money, but the price of the beer hasn't gone down. So they could have at least put the price down a little bit because they can afford to sell it a darn sight cheaper with all the money they've saved. Why are they lowering it? Save money. And then they come up with bullshit as well because I've looked into it of how it's trend. It's a trend. It's not a trend. It just so happens to be that when the UK laws changed the taxes on beers, that's when everybody started lowering it, which was around a year ago, I believe. And now it's like seems like it never goes more than a couple of weeks where somebody doesn't lower the ABV of their beer. Is that coincidence? Of course, it's not. They they're doing it to get in, in a lower tax bracket, and you're gonna notice there's gonna be so many beers at 3.4% because that's the lowest tax bracket. 3.4% or lower in ABV is the lowest tax bracket you can get. So they barely get any tax on the beer. So everyone's thinking, oh yeah, let's make out. There's no coincidence that Carlsberg's 3.4 now, and Carlin, you know, it's the new thing to bring out a 3.4% lager. Even Corona have just done it, brought out a 3.2% version of Corona. You know, it doesn't bother me as much if they still keep the old version. Like, just bring out a new 3.4% version of the beer and make it cheaper for people because, you know, you're in the lower tax bracket. That's what they should do. You know, for example, I mean, I don't like Carlsberg anyway, but what was it, like 4%? They made it 3.4%. You know, they could just called it Carlsberg Light, a new Carlsberg Light, and made it 3.4%. That's honest. And then they're doing it, you know, it's a lighter, cheaper product, you know, that will be cheaper to buy and it's got less alcohol in it. But they don't do that because they're being dirty, filthy people. They're trying to lower the ABV without people noticing. Not once as a company put on the front of the can, new lower ABV, new lower alcohol recipe. That's what I want to see. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be legal. You got like Kronenberg that have done it recently. They changed the design of their can, but they did not mention the lower ABV. They don't want people to know that, and that's the most annoying thing for me. Is just the whole slyness of it. You know, it's just wrong what they're doing. I'm down to the last pint on Helen's beer. I just thought I'd give it a try. I did find it, albeit okay, not too gassy. So I thought I'd try, yeah, Jupiter for a change. Yeah, I mean, the Helles beers are known to be less gassy than Zao Pilsner, so I thought I'd give it. Loco says, is your taste in beer changing over the years? I started with heavier beers. Lately, I tend to like white lagers, summer beers, etc. A lot more. Yeah, it's definitely changed. Definitely changed. Um, I'm learning to appreciate more different styles of beer. Uh, Learning to sort of, not necessarily learning, but I'm starting to. Well, I've tried so many different beers now. There's like when I go out to buy a beer now, it's not just I'll buy this beer because it's my favourite. It depends on the time of year, my mood, all sorts. And where I've tried so many and so many beers that I like now, you've got that variety out there. You know, if you only fancy a few beers, you go for something a bit stronger. If you know you're going to be drinking for a while, you can go for something more sessionable. If it's winter, you go for a nice, strong stout, or you know something like that, a bock. You know, in the summer, wheat beers, lagers. You know, it's really interesting how many different styles of beer there are, and like trying them all out and that. Trading elk. Here, grocery stores can't sell anything about 3.5%. So we've had every type of beer at around that since forever. All right. They can't sell anything above 3.5%. Is that elk? Blimey. Gonna need a lot of them to get drunk in here. Put a shot of vodka in it. Homemade desperados, put a bit of tequila in there. Even sellers Foster's Shandy for more than a Foster's Lager. Yes. It's stupid. If you fancy a shandy, just buy a strong lager, because then you can put more lemonade in it and make more shandies out of it. You're going to save money. Just buy the cheapest strong lager you can find and make shandies with that. By the time you put the lemonade in it, it's going to taste alright. Where are you from, Trading Elk? That's interesting. You can't have lager. Oh, mate. Just full of piss water wherever you are, mate. Uh, Yandirez. I'm from Romania. I've tried some Romanian beer. Yandirez, is it? Oh, what ones have I tried? Fairly recently I tried one. Was it Timisoarau? Timisoarau? Something like that. I tried. There's a few others. I can't think of the names of them. What do you like? What beers do you like? Yep, I've tried that one. That's the one. I've tried that as well. There was another one as well. similar to Timisoara, not in name but in taste. I can't remember. The funky Romanian names are not the easiest to remember. Surprised I even remembered that first one, or got close to. I probably pronounced it wrong. uh, Keith Thomas, thanks for trying to understand what I'm saying. This bloody speech to text is all to hell. I find it difficult to text, but speech to text is not very responsive. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. It's a bit hit and miss, isn't it? Sometimes it comes out perfect, and sometimes it's like, I didn't say that. Sweden. Oh, right. So anything stronger than 3.5 is sold at state-owned liquor stores. They're very well stocked, though, and not too bad. Just sucks that I can't get a six-pack from a proper... Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Have I tried any Swedish beer? I can't remember. Might have done. I really can't remember if I've tried Swedish beer or not. Obviously, I've tried Swedish cider. Though even them, even like the Copperbergs and stuff like that, and Rockleberg or something like that, it's called it. They're going down to Copperberg's already 3.4%, and so is that Ring Cockleberg, whatever it's called. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's 3.4% now. Did they go down in price? No, of course they didn't. Uh, so it's not just beer. It's just alcohol in general. I've even had people saying that wines have been lowered. So if you're a wine drinker, check your wines. Definitely check your wines because there's some wines that were like 13% that are now 11%. Of course, they haven't come down in price. Just saving him loads of money on tax. Hello, L. How are you doing, mate? Good to see you. Oh, by the way, my YouTube name is spelled Yandere. I know it doesn't make sense. Oh, fair enough. Yandere. To be fair, I am on my phone and I'm quite far away from it as well, so I ain't got my glasses on. So it's quite hard to see as well. Right, let's get my glasses. I think they're dirty though. When I get up to go to the toilet, I'll get some glasses wipes and I'll put my glasses on. Be able to see them then. 25 people in. How again, people? 9 likes. Thank you very much. What's your favourite beer name? Oh, favourite beer name. What, like a funny name for a beer? I mean, this one's quite stupid, isn't it? Agadoo. Paul's beer. But it's always going to have a stupid name, wouldn't it? When the Spurs fans got an influence on it. Oh, that guy from the group that sung that song sadly passed away. So rest in peace to him. I'm not sure what his bloody name was, but he sadly passed away yesterday, I believe. So rest in peace to the Agadoo singer. What other funny beer names we got? When's the last time you went fishing? I thought it said fisting at first. When's the last time you went fisting? Fishing, God, yeah. Last time I went fishing would probably be about 5 years ago. I've always wanted to get into fishing, but I don't really know nothing about it, so I kind of need a fishing buddy who can show me the ropes, if that makes sense. Teach me how to set up properly and all that, and I think I'd get into it because it's relaxing, you know. But when you don't know what you're doing, you kind of need someone to sort of, to just show you the ropes. This is how you set up. This is the best bait, and this is what you need to do to find out how to set up and all that. I've done more lake fishing than I have sea fishing, but I want to learn how to do the sea fishing. That's the problem. Because if I catch something good, I want to be able to eat it. And you can't eat the stuff when you catch it in the lake over here. Uh, do I see a Romanian bottle cap over there? The 100 beers, am I right? You possibly do, mate. What would it be? Uh, I'm not Ruffus. No, it's not that. Is it that one? I'm not sure, mate. Some of them don't even say like the name of the beer on, so I can't even remember where it's come from. I've got loads. I will have Romanian bottle caps somewhere. I've got been loads of them. I've actually started throwing them away because I've got so many. I've not really thought of what to do with them. I did want to make something cool or something with them, but I threw some away, and some of them I'll give, as I say, that friend of the family. Her daughter collects, oh, sorry, her granddaughter collects bottle caps, so I'll send them her way as well. The autistic girl. Ex-Spurs fan, Arsenal, he's turned his back on them, yeah, after the other night, Stephen. Trading out plenty of great Swedish breweries, so yeah, you should try some Swedish beer. Kopparberg cider is freaking foul, though. Sick. I can't stand it. At most, I could stomach like one when a glass full up of ice to water down that sweetness as much as possible, and then that would be me done. Polarized, I got no idea either. I just hope and pray. Ryan Forrest, hello, how you doing, Ryan Forrest, mate? How you doing? The one with the blue and yellow and red. Blue, yellow, and red. Blue, yellow, and red. Blue, yellow. No red on that. Blue, no, blue, yellow. Well, that one. Blue, yellow, and red. That's ABK. That's German. Or that. There's no blue on that one. That's the only blue, yellow, and red one I can see. That's German. ABK brewery. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's not from Romania. That's a German. It's one of the biggest, oldest breweries in Germany. I've got to take to foster care tonight. I got taken to foster care tonight. I'm 10. I mean, this content is not made for children, Brianna. Bilal, hi. How you doing, Bilal? Looks so similar to the Romanian flag. I'll show you up close. You probably should be able to. Here. BOSH. What was that from? They just got like a one. Oh, that brewery, it's been going since 1308. ABK brewery. Will it stick back? Oh, I've lost the Marjorie coaster. I can stay down there. make a good thing to start on my next barbecue. The one at the bottom of that, Ruffus. This one, Ruffus. That's German Pilsner. Even this Star of Brahman ain't tasting that great. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having an off day because I really didn't like that Efes that I reviewed, and I'm not really enjoying this either. That weird. Unless this is skunked as well, or like this is a green bottle, possibly just a random. Next beer I'll get is not coming out of a green bottle because I don't know if it's just me having an off day or just not enjoying the beer that much today. I've got to go It's been a pleasure meeting you, mate. Jamie Watton, BOSH, how you doing, mate? Just got back from work. How you doing, man? Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well, mate. How many beers you can drink before getting drunk? Depends on the beer, mate. Depends on how strong the beer is. It really does. Obviously, the more alcohol in the beer, the less beers. And the weaker the beer, the more beers. In fact, this sort of 3.4% stuff that they're bringing out there in the UK, I'm not actually sure I could actually get drunk on it. Because by the time, unless you literally went out your way to ridiculously drink it fast over and over again, if you just drunk at a normal pace, I don't think you could get drunk because it's wearing off as fast as you've been putting it in your system, pretty much. Straight to telly. I'm a big fan of stouts and porters. Any recommendations? I like old Rasputin and Dragon's Milk. Oh, stouts and porters. Do you like a more traditional stout, or are you more of a sweet stout guy? Hey, I'm doing all right. Thanks. Beer time for me. Yes, mate. What are you drinking, Jamie? Sub 10. Hey, dear mate. Having a break from the beer today. Going for 2 weeks. 2-week break, sub 10. Good luck to you, mate. It's not going to do you any harm, is it? It's good to take a break. I was saying earlier, I've started taking more days off because I used to drink every day. Started chucking in a couple of days off here and there, I'm actually finding it not too bad. Stracciatella, I'd say traditional stouts. I don't hate the sweet stouts, but they're not what I normally try to buy. Yeah, some of them are nice, the sweet stouts, but for me, I can only drink one of them. You just like, you enjoy the one, but then it just comes too much, doesn't it? Aldi's coffee stout's good, but it is a sweet one. You'll probably only have one, but that's nice and it's cheap as well. That's a nice stout. O'Hara's, that's an Irish one. I've not tried that personally, but a lot of people say that's a good one. But it's going to be hard to get hold of unless you happen to live in Ireland. Loco Toro. Got a favourite food and beer pairing? I don't know. Pistachios go good with beer, don't they? I'm not really like a kind of person that has a beer with my dinner, really, unless I'm like in a restaurant. I don't have beer with my dinner at home. I'm more of a when I'm drinking beer, I don't like to eat really. And if I do, it's gonna be like a salty snack like pork scratchings, pistachios, some crisps, bit of jerky, something like that. I don't have something to eat until I finish drinking, like as far as like anything heavy, if you know what I mean. Because as soon as I eat like a meal, I don't want to drink anymore for hours because I just feel full. Baby Gronk, Liverpool fan. How you doing, mate? Jamie Water says, them are Megan Lager, but I can get her some back. Peanuts and lager go down nice, they do, don't they? Anything salty. Can of Budweiser. Oh, you're drinking a can of Budweiser. Fair dues, mate. Sorry if I've missed anyone's comments. What's that? Kudver from Holland is a really nice smoked porter. Sounds interesting. Although smoked beers are not for everyone, are they? Because it's like they have that kind of tobacco kind of smoky taste to them. I quite like a smoked beer for the ones I've tried. I've not tried one that's like full on, but as long as it's just a little hint, it can be quite nice. Like, it sounds weird saying like a stout that tastes like ashtray could be nice, but if it's just a little hint of ashtray, it does add something to the beer for me. It's a weird one. Marco says, saw Real Craft Beer's Spanish beer review, agreed with his favourite of Mahou and Victoria Malaga. What's your favourite? Victoria Malaga is actually quite a decent lager. You can get that for about 150 in Home Bargains at the minute for a 660ml bottle. At that price, you're laughing. Mahou, I've not had enough of that, to be honest. I have had it. I can't remember what I gave it. I can't remember if I liked it or not. I think I did like it. Because where I'm doing these reviews, I'm constantly trying different beers all the time. Sometimes I forget, like, you know, there's not that many beers I go back to and have again. But I have had Mahou. I think it was pretty good, actually. Estrella, I like Estrella. Oh, there's two of them, isn't there? There's one that's more of a Pilsner like one. For me, I think that might be my favourite because I like Pilsners. Is it Glacier? You get Estrella Dam, and I like the Estrella Glacier because I like Pilsners. And the Victoria Malaga and Mahou, I'd probably put around the same from memory. But I've drunk more of the Victoria Malaga because it tends to be in Home Bargains and stuff like that more than the Mahou. So I just see it more often on discount. So I've drunk more of that. But yeah, that was an interesting video. I watched some of it actually myself. But I do always think, and I don't care what anyone says, you put that many beers up against each other, that's not accurate. It's not accurate. I've done it myself. It's because you're especially when you're not even cleansing between, like having a bit of water or anything in between. You're just like, because the hops from one beer can stay on your mouth and then make the next beer taste different. Because certain beers, like if they're hoppy, it coats your taste buds and it affects the taste of the next beer. While they're entertaining, they're not accurate. Definitely not accurate. But I reckon he probably already had an idea before he even turned the camera on of what he thought of all the beers anyway. So it's probably quite accurate because of that, because he's probably tried them all before and knew anyway. As far as sort of, a lot of it's probably just for show, as far as sort of, ruling them out and all that. He probably already knows the answer, if I'm honest, before he, because he's probably reviewed all the beers before, if that makes sense. But they do make for entertaining videos. Unless he's just got some amazing taste buds. Oliver 888 BOSH. How you doing, Oliver? Good to see you again, mate. Strat to Telly. I found out smoked beers are a thing last week. I really need to try one with a cigar or a pipe. Yeah, they're definitely a thing, mate. They're definitely an acquired taste, though, and not for everyone. Some people absolutely love them. So it's well worth, trying some out. They're kind of Marmite, you either love them or hate them. Some people like the really strong smoking ones as well, which are not really for me. I'm just like a hint, and then I'm alright. I really like it, but it's also like a cigar and peated whiskey. So yeah, not for everybody, I guess. Oh, you know what? In Home Bargains at the minute, they've got, what's that bit? The Innocent Gun whiskey beer. They've got the special edition version in there. I forgot to pick it up today, but it's Innocent Gun, that whiskey lager now is like about 6% or something. But when they first started brewing it 30 odd years ago, it used to be like 7.8 or something like that. They've actually re-released the original brew, which was much better, and it's in Home Bargains at the minute. So I'm gonna have to try and pick up a bottle of that. So if you like your whiskey and your beer, that's definitely one to check out. Enjoying the live stream, by the way. I've subbed to your YouTube. Thank you very much, Loco, mate. I appreciate it. when I'm not live, you've got a back catalogue of like 600 or 700 beer reviews. You can go for if you want, mate. I probably avoid some of the ones from the first 6 months. Jamie Watton, I like Blue Moon. That's a nice drink. Yeah, Blue Moon is it's a wheat beer. It's a Belgian wheat beer. You got like orange and coriander sort of flavours from it. Bit of clove. It's nice. It's not bad. But I will say, if you've not tried many wheat beers and you like Blue Moon, you're in for a treat because I would say it's one of the worst wheat beers, but it's a good starting one. But it's not bad. Try it, Jamie. Next time you try it, put a couple of slices of orange in it and see what you think. Give the orange a squeeze and then put it in the beer. It's very popular with orange. Same as like Hogarden. Strap. Yeah, I've been looking for a good channel. I sub too. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. By the way, for the new subscribers, I go live every Friday around 8 to 9 UK time. I start to about midnight. Sometimes I get a bit carried away. Well, I'm trying to go to about midnight, but normally they go on to about 3 in the morning. So yeah, every Friday and a random one during the week, just whenever I feel like it or I've got time on board. ALR, your last album sucked. My last album sucked. Retro Cake, what's your favourite beer? There's too many, mate. I don't have like a. It depends on the mood, the time of the year. I've got lots of favourite beers. There's not one beer that I've like tried. Obviously, I've tried loads. There's not one beer that I've ever had that I've just gone bang. That's my favourite beer because it just. There's so many that are just. I think there's like. I want to do this one day. Hopefully nobody copies my idea, but I want to do a tier list because I think you put beers for me in tiers, like S being the top, and then sort of A, B, C, D, E, maybe to F, and you get like, your S tier beers, a lot of good German beers, you know, and then you sort of put them in categories, and and there's a lot of S tier beers that I've tried, maybe 50 plus. They're my favourite beers, but there's not one sort of individual beer, if that makes sense. And like the sort of A tiers are like very, very good. And sort of, as you go down, they get worse, depending on what tier you put them in. Like Carlin straight away is going to be in the lowest tier. And you'll probably end up with like, I could just go for all the beers I've reviewed, put them in tiers, and you'll end up with like 100 odd beers in each category or whatever. I think that'd make a very, very long video, but a very good video. I've seen people do it with like other stuff, like FIFA, for example. People make videos rating the players, like people that make content on video games, like that player is, because forget about how good they are in real life, how good they are in the game. They put them in tiers, when they bring out new cards and that. So something like that, but for beer, I think would be brilliant. Did you try the Little Wheat beer? Is that the Patronus, Oliver? Yeah, I've tried the Patronus, but they have another one in there that I've not tried, which is in a can. I've not tried that one yet. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, True Red, for wishing me a happy birthday. Where's my birthday present? Jamie Watton, I'll try that, mate. BN, do you review hazy, high ABV IPAs? Yeah, I've reviewed everything, BN. I've done one a couple of days ago in was it Asda? Yeah, it was in Asda, and it was a Croatian. I think it was like, it might have even been the last review I've done, or 2 reviews ago. The Croatian. It was like 7.4% double IPA, and it was fantastic. And it was £3 a can in the 4 for 3 deal in Asda. One of the best supermarket craft beers I've ever tried, for my taste anyway. Well, now summer's coming, what beer would you suggest for the summer? In the summer, I like wheat beers and I like lagers. Something like a Franziskaner wheat beer, Paulina wheat beer, Wine Stefano wheat beer. As far as lagers go, I like a good Pilsner. I like a Hasselroder, Pilsner Quell. Oh, there's so many. Even like a Hoegaarden is good in the summer. If you get it off keg on the old Perfect Draft, it's lovely in the summer. Or like, because you can put a bit of fruit in the wheat beers as well, like the Hoegaardens and the Blue Moons and that, which is always nice in the summer, isn't it? Wow, sorry if I've missed some of your comments, guys. Just write in again if it's important. Welcome who new to the channel. You like and sub to the best YouTube live on Friday and maybe some Tuesday or Wednesday. Thank you, Jamie. Hannin, hi Hannin. I'm good, thank you. Yourself? Is it your birthday? No, it's not my birthday, mate. Being I ordered patty by Verdant. Bloody expensive, £10 a can, but absolutely superb. It bloody should be for £10 a can. I want a nosh for that. That's an expensive beer, isn't it? Of course it's gonna be good. You get what you pay for it. If you're paying a tenner for a can of beer, it bloody should be amazing and memorable and one of the best things that's ever graced your lips. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, £10 a can. That's maybe that's one that you have just for your birthday or something like that at that price. Kind of crazy, isn't it? I've never paid £10 for a can of beer personally because I'm not made of bloody money. Jamie, what? No way it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. It's not my birthday. Somebody just joined the chat and said happy birthday to me, so I just went along with it. What's here? Would you say Birretti is? That's my favourite at the moment. Birretti? What? Birra Moretti? No, it's not my birthday. Somebody just joined the chat and said happy birthday to me, so I just sort of thank you. So, I don't know where you got that from. Buy a nice beer. Oh, thank you, Loco Toro. Thank you very, very much, mate. I really appreciate your kind donation. Cheers, bash to Loco. Everybody give Loco a bosh in the chat. What a lovely guy. Thank you very much for your €6 super chat, Loco. Buy a nice beer for yourself, mate. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday. I hope you didn't just donate because it was my birthday. Let's celebrate the first super chat of the live stream. It says that one, yeah. I've lost where I was. I'm sorry if I've missed your comments. Just put it in again if I've missed it because I can't scroll back up on my phone. People laughing. Oh, you fooled me. Happy birthday. Buy yourself a pint. Don't know, it's not my birthday. It's my birthday every stream from now on. I do apologise, mate, if it was your birthday. Bosh. Happy birthday. You're still getting happy birthdays. Well, nice present for you, I guess. Thank you for the early birthday present, Loco. Come on, everyone. Wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday, people. Come on. Buy me a pint. That's pretty good for me. I've been going an hour and 15 minutes. I've only drunk one beer. That is a large beer. Too busy chatting to you guys. I'm enjoying myself. Come on. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mum. Even my mum saying it's my birthday now. So it's officially my birthday, I suppose. If my mum says it's my birthday, she gave birth to me, I believe her. Is 21 again. Yeah, bosh. That one, mate. I wish. Bloody hell. I've just got to grab another beer and get a quick wee. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Yeah. Just chat amongst yourselves for a bit. Think of some questions for me. Alright, guess who's back? I do like that new Eminem song. It's like his old stuff, isn't it? Right, next beer is one that I've reviewed on the channel when it first came out, actually. It done incredibly well for the channel, like view-wise. Unfortunately, I didn't like it, but I'm going to give it another try because it's in the 3 for £6 deal in my Tesco's, and when I brought it, it cost me about £4 for one bottle. So it shows you that obviously they've reconsidered the pricing, because there's no way it was a £4 bloody beer. I'm not a fan of the original. It's because it's UK brewed. It's Beer Moretti Saudi Mare. It's an unfiltered Beer Moretti with a hint of sea salt, I believe it is, with a hint of Italian sea salt. It's an Italian beer that's brewed in the UK. It's a fake Italian beer. It doesn't exist in Italy, this beer even. The normal Beer Moretti does, but not the unfiltered one with a hint of sea salt. The only thing Italian about this beer is probably the Italian sea salt, to be honest with you. And I wasn't a fan, but it wasn't like, that's so bad I'm scared to try it again bad. So I thought I'll give it another go. It's summer now. You know, when I reviewed it, it wasn't summer. You know, it's a bit colder this time. Let's give it another go. But I wasn't a fan. It wasn't the worst beer in the world, but it definitely wasn't good. There's some other beer reviewers were saying mixed reviews, let's say, amongst the beer reviewing community. Very, very mixed reviews on this one. I would have got a bloody Tisky if I knew Jennifer was in. How are we doing, Jennifer? What? Whoa. I've missed so many comments. I'm kind of scrolling up, but I'm just going to have to go back to the bottom, otherwise I'll never catch up. So just write again if it's important. I've missed it. Did not try it. Are you admin? Because you're just curious on what? Oh, Jennifer is a moderator of the channel. So if she sees you being naughty, she'll kick you out. Long story, Adam was very drunk. Yeah, the little spanner means that she's a moderator. She's got special powers that nobody else has got. She looks after the channel for me. If anybody's misbehaving in chat, shall we say. Being, I've got 2 cans of putty left. Can I send you one to mate? If you want to do that, that'd be amazing. I'd really appreciate that as well. I'd love to review it. I really would. If you email me on, get a pen, BN, and I'll give you my YouTube email address, right? And if you just email me saying I was BN from the live, can I have your address? I'll send you my address. That is very kind of you, mate. I'll say it out loud if you've got a pen. It's Adam D.A. Gunner, Gunner, at gmail.com. That's Adam, ADAM, DAGUNNER@gmail.com. AdamTheGunner@gmail.com. Thank you for that, BN, if you did catch that. Retro Cake says, oh dear, Beer Moretti, I don't know how to spell it. That's my favourite. Not much of a drinker, have just turned 19. Oh, so new to Beer Moretti. Well, if you like Beer Moretti, mate, you've got a world out there of beer that you're gonna absolutely love if you like Beer Moretti, because it's pretty diabolical. This one is probably slightly better than the normal Beer Moretti. This is the unfiltered one, because you get more flavour with the unfiltered beers, because when they filter it to make it look clear. You know, when they're unfiltered, they're slightly hazy, but when they filter it to make it look clear, they're also filtering out a lot of the flavour, if that makes sense. I'll shoot you an email. I was gonna say, I'll get me phone. I'm live on it now. Send me an email after the stream, BN. I will give you my address. And thanks, mate. That's really, really bloody kind of you. Some really nice people out there that really do help support the channel. Got 2 mods in, keeping an eye out in chat. Oh yeah, we've got Jamie's a mod now as well. I forgot about that. Shooting anyway. That's a Stella glass. Not my favourite. That's the glass. Yeah, I like the Stella glass, but I don't like the UK brewed Stella. It's crap. Stella unfiltered UK brewed though, and that's okay. I don't know about this. Nah. No, it was a mistake buying it again. Oh, we have a bit of a lively one in, if the moderators want to deal with him. Calling some names on the register, rule 43. Jamie or Jennifer, do you want to get rid of that arsehole in the chat? Or I will. Brian says, I just thought you might enjoy kicking him. It'll give you the pleasure. I'll do it. Fatty. I almost said it. Get the fuck out of here. Major problem north of the wall. He's gone. Aldi has cans of. I thought he was. I just kicked the wrong person. Can somebody else kick him, because I'm on my phone and I've just kicked someone. I think I just kicked somebody that I shouldn't have. Dream Team. Give somebody a kick. Dream Team. Bristol. I miss him. I was having a pee. He's gone. Nice one. I do apologise to whoever I just kicked, although they're not here for me to apologise to. But I'll try, because I'm on my phone. I've got sausage fingers. He's not being kicked. He's back. Maybe I did kick him. Timed out 86k seconds. That's the one. Yeah. Obviously a troll. Some people like to just go into people's live streams and try and get a bit of attention, I suppose. You know, I was probably a little kid. We're all young once. We're all young once, you know. Shout out to Sam from Bristol side of country. Bristol side of country. Have I tried any Bristol side? Shout out to Sam. Big up, Sam. He's gone now. Come on, mods. I know. Come on, you've got one job. Sack the mods. It's timed out for 24 hours. That'd do. Probably never see him again there. Might do. And if we do, we get the pleasure to kick him again. I'll report his account to Google too. I don't mind a bit of fun in that, but there's a certain word that I didn't like. I don't mind being called fat. I don't mind what that sort of thing. But the P word is the one that I didn't like. Especially as I've got about 5,000 kids. Maybe not quite that much. P45 waiting. Bristol in Countryside. Thanks, mate. Keep up the work. No worries, Sam. Not a problem at all. Well done, Jennifer. Yep. You're not fat. I'm definitely fat, mate. I'm definitely fat. I'm not a mug. I'm like 21 stone, mate. Definitely fat. I am very broad, so it might not be as noticeable as some people, but yeah, I'm definitely very fat. It's all on the belly. What P word was that? Pints. I wish it was pints. You are a good person. That's all that matters, isn't it? Thank you, Luaro. That's all that matters. No matter what you look like. You can look very pretty and be an arsehole. I'd rather be a fat, nice person. I'll take that any day. Same here, Jamie. That's the problem with loving beer, isn't it? I'm from Bristol. I don't drink cider. I used to. I'm a beer guy since July last year. I'm definitely a beer guy, but I do it felt like somebody just tickled my throat then. Yeah, I definitely do appreciate the odd cider in the summer, particularly like a nice, not a sweet one, a dry cider. I can deal with medium sweet. Adam, not fat. It's just power pack of baby. What? You're not fat. It's just a power pack for baby machine. I go to my bicycle sometimes, Adam. You won't believe the abuse driver shout to me through the window. There's some people got nothing better to do, mate. Don't just they're arseholes. Decent people are not going to look at you, judge you by the way you look. You okay? I'm fine, mate. I am good. I am good. Thick skinned. I should drink more beer. I'm too skinny. Yeah, there you go. Got perfect excuse. D says my cholesterol is so high, it comes out my eyes, but I'm not fat though. I smoke. Oh Jesus, yeah. That's the thing with cholesterol. You don't actually have to be fat to have high cholesterol. You can be really skinny, even if you don't smoke. Oliver, some people just have mad immune systems. They can eat whatever they want, but they don't get fat. I used to drink, pardon me, Aspil cider. It's very strong though and would give me headaches. Yeah, you don't need many of them, bad boys. You're not fat, fluffy. You're head of Gabriel, the comedian. How you doing today? I'm doing good. How about you, Arrow? I'm doing good, mate. Doing good. Bit of a boring day though, to be honest with you. Not done a lot really, and I've not really had a healthy day. You know what I had for breakfast? I sort of woke up and the missus woke me up. She's like, "Baby's in nursery. I want to get out for an hour." So I was like, "Okay, I'll go out for an hour." But I've not eaten anything. We went home bargains and that, and I was starving. I just woke up really hungry. And I ended up having KFC for breakfast. I don't even do breakfast, so it was like 4 bits of chicken and chips for breakfast. And then for dinner, I had sweet and sour pork, not Chinese, like from the Chinese. I cooked it. And 2 of the kids hated it. The rest of us really liked it. You look like John Higgins if he was a crackhead. Stay hard, brother. I look like John Higgins if he was a crackhead. Is that a snooker player? I know he's a snooker player, but I don't know what he looks like, to be honest with you. I'm Kevin Finnery. Have you ran out of perfect draft kegs? Yeah, look, Kevin. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's not even on, but interestingly, there's a light on it, but it's not even connected to the mains. How does that work? There must be some sort of internal battery on it. But yeah, I've run out of kegs. I sent 7 kegs back today. Well, I say sent. I didn't like send them. They come to your house and collect the empty kegs off you, and then they give you beer tokens, £5 per keg. So that's 35 quid. Plus, I already have £5 beer tokens. So I ordered 40 quid. Well, so I got 40 quid's worth of free beer. So I ordered another 3 kegs, and I got 40 quid off. And I ordered a new mat. I like this one, but I'd like to have another one that's a bit more water. This one's okay, but it's like a material one. I want like a plastic one or something. Yeah. I've got a Hertog Jan one. Have you run out of? If you're skinny, drink stout. It will put your weight on. Especially some of them sweet ones. Jesus. You're not was that reliable or relatable beer reviewer if you don't have a beer belly? Yeah, true. Do you even drink beer, mate? Can't stand cider. I think KFC's not near. KFC. The only thing I like in KFC is just like the chicken on the bone, but even that, I don't like the legs. I like the thigh or the breast. So I can't deal with the legs. I just don't like the legs for some reason. If I'm cooking a chicken at home, I don't mind the legs. I just don't like the legs in KFC. Jody L says, hi, how you doing, Jody L? I hope you keep them well. Oliver AA, I used to go to Morley's. Morley's, I remember that when I lived in London. Always felt like those chickens had a hard life. Yeah. Morley, I haven't had Morley's since I lived in London. And it used to be like a cheaper version of KFC, but I noticed that there's even one round here now, but I've just not been there. Well, I say round here, it's not that close, but it used to be just a small branch, and now they're being everywhere. Megan just subbed to you, mate. Megan, thank you very much. Oh, that's your missus, isn't it? Thank you, Mrs. Watton. Nothing else, Adam. My local pub gets smaller. Oh, what? A smaller delivery. I like the KFC gravy. Yeah, the KFC gravy is banging. But the thing is, they changed the chips and they put seasoning on them now. And if you dip the new chips in the gravy, it's too salty. The old chips were crap, but when you sort of dipped them in the gravy, it gave them a bit of life. But I can't. The new chips, I didn't even eat the chips. I had 4 bits of chicken for breakfast. I gave the chips to my missus, and she had 2 lots. I can't eat I don't like KFC chips. I can't stand them. I wanted to change it. Normally I change it to mash and put gravy on the mash, but it wouldn't let me change it because it was a special on the app. It was like 4 bits of chicken and chips and a drink for £7, which. It's not exactly cheap, but that's a special these days. You're talking a tenner for that now, if not. There are rules about a mix of cuts. Just chilling. Hope you're well. Yeah, same here. We're all just chilling, having a chat. I'm good, mate. Enjoyed the live stream. Thank you, Loco. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate your super chat earlier for my birthday, even though it's not my birthday. But everybody thought it was my birthday. What Morley's did you go to? It's a Lewisham one, Oliver. I'm originally from like southeast London, like Thamesmead, Abbeywood area, but I moved to Lewisham briefly, and there was a Morley's right next to my house. It was really cheap back then, but you're talking, God, close to 20, maybe 18 years ago, maybe not quite that, maybe 15 years ago. Everton. We have an Everton fan. How you doing, Tammy Bob? She's not Mrs. Watton yet. Do you think she will be one day, Jamie? KFC gravy on a chip. I like the salty taste. Yeah, it's too salty for me. But each their own. You know, I like salty stuff, but when they were plain, even though they're horrible if you get them on their own, but you dip them in the gravy and they're all right. But now I just find it too much. New chips travel better, apparently. Yeah, I don't. I just don't like gravy. KFC chips used to be nice years ago. They used to be like Burger King chips, if I remember, just like normal chips. I find McDonald's chips really inconsistent. Sometimes they're like a soggy mess, but if you get them when they've just cooked them and they're like proper hot, they hold their shape and they're better. Morgan 1985 is in the house. How we doing, Morgan? Oi, oi, I got a dispatch notice today. The bell should be with you soon, Beer Monster. Thank you, Morgan. What a legend. In case you're thinking, what the hell are you talking about? Beer Morgan, Beer Morgan, Morgan, could call him Beer Morgan, so he likes a beer. He's ordered me a last orders bell to put sort of like there when I'm doing my lives on the laptop, and you can see like the full screen. So I've got a little bell to ring for last orders. I might even do it on my beer reviews as well. He's ordered me a last orders bell. He emailed me last stream and I gave him my address and he's just sent it out. How nice of him. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Loco. And thank you for the super chat wishing me a happy birthday. Jamie Watton looking for a new hat. Just in case you don't bother with the best man. I went to one on Holloway Road. Whereabouts is Holloway Road, Oliver? Keith Thomas says a bit subject, Adam. A bit off subject, Adam. I went to the pan stretchers today to buy a brush. I went to pay cash. The lady looked at me stupid. She had to call the manager to open the till. What a blood! That's ridiculous, isn't it? The thing is, most people don't pay with cash now, do they? But that is ridiculous. It's I think it's was it someone really young? I don't think they're allowed to access the tills if they're under 18. I think it's something like that. The same as sometimes you might go to buy alcohol and they have to go and get someone else because they're not old enough to sell it. If they're not old enough to drink it, they're not old enough to sell it. Jennifer, no way, thanks though. But if I do, you can be my best man. Oh, shots fired. Morgan, no worries, mate. Can't wait to see it in action. Might arrive by Friday. Wow, that is quick. That is quick. It might do, mate. Oh, I've got an itchy leg. I think I've been bit by a blooming mosquito. Hey, Beer Monster. How you doing, Ibex? Good to see you. Under 21, says D. I wish I was under 21. Oliver Islington. Oh, okay. Yeah. I used to go to that Morley's shop quite a lot, actually, because it was just really cheap. Then it was like a chicken burger and chips and a drink for like $1.99. And my missus, or my ex-missus, or missus at the time, used to get it. It's just silly the things you remember when you don't remember some important things. But the guy in there had like a funny accent, and he was used to our order: chicken burger, chips and drink, $1.99 a pop. And my ex didn't like mayonnaise, and every time I ordered it, he used to say the same thing when he brought it out to us: "Here's your meal. The one with the cross has no mayonnaise." Like a really intense voice. I was like, okay, mate. Every time he used to put a little cross on the box, so we knew it was her one, not no man. It's the way he said it. The one with the cross has no mayonnaise. Every time without fail. Is it me or is it warm? It is very warm, but well, where I am, it's not been that hot today, but it's humid, isn't it? I've had to open the window before I started. What are you drinking there, mate? Unfortunately, I'm not drinking something that I'm really enjoying, Bex. I'm drinking. Let me just top her up while I'm at it. I'm trying to get rid of it. Birra Moretti Sal di Mare. It's unfiltered beer Moretti with a hint of Italian sea salt, even though it is a British brewed beer that doesn't exist in Italy. And it's just not for me. I hate beer Moretti. This is probably slightly better than beer Moretti, the normal version. But being better than a bag of shit isn't really praise. It's just, it's the tier. You know, I said about the tier list earlier. It's probably one or two tiers above beer Moretti, but beer Moretti's probably in the bottom tier for me. So it's like, you know, one of them ones, isn't it? Orange Miranda. Cave Thomas. She was young, but how long do you think it will be before cash is banned? All the banks are closed and cash machines are getting even rarer. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if cash is banned within the next 30 years, to be honest. And I think it would be sooner if people wouldn't kick a fuss. I think there'll be a lot of people who are not happy about that. So I think it will take some time. Uh, that'd be one piss mosquito. Bit me and he's pretty like gone to fly off and like out the window and just gone straight into the glass. I was like, I'm not buying that fucker again. Or actually, I'm gonna have some more of that. Oh no, it's being already. Oh, it wasn't too bad when he was drinking the Star Brahman. Fucking southerners in 7 degrees. I bet yes, Moretti shot. I really don't like Moretti. Last time I had Moretti in the pub, I couldn't even finish the pint. Oh, I drank it. I drank about that much of it, and I was like, oh, and it was. I was having a meal at a carvery, and I was just, this is so bad. I felt really snobby, but it was that bad, and I had to go to the bar and say, look, this is fucking horrible. Can you put a bit of lemonade in it for me? Just to get rid of that asshole bitterness. Cash is gone in 10 years apart from drug dealers. Maybe we'll have a few gold bars of iffy stuff. Good evening, chap. How do you do? How do you do, green tea? Good evening to you as well. Thank you very much. 9 days left until I go on holiday. Go on, Jamie. Get in there, mate. It's coming round. It's coming round. We're getting passports soon as well. We've got the money. We're getting passports so we can actually dream to go on holiday. Until we get passports, it's not going to happen, is it? I wonders if mosquito or for Donna next. Mosquito's going for a Donna. Donna kebab. Yeah, he's bit me. He needs a kebab now. He's got to go in the kebab shop and buy him because he's probably, well, I don't know. Anyone that looks pissed and has had a kebab is going to get bit now. Green tea says cheers. Cheers, green tea. Bosh. Oliver, Triple Eight. When you misbehave, they will turn your digital wallet off and you won't be able to go to the pub anymore. Oh, that's a good point, actually. It's more control, isn't it? If you ain't got cash, it's more control, isn't it? And they know exactly how much money everybody's got. That's what it's all about, isn't it? So they can penalise you for having a lot of money, or no, or you know, they want to know how much money people have got. They want to know everything, don't they? Gotta say, hit the hay. I'll try and stop in on Friday. Cheers, Morgan, mate. And take care, bud. And thanks once again for the bell. However, I love Romania as they look at you like a moron when you ask to pay by card. Yeah, it's like the other way round here, isn't it? Next Sunday, the 16th. Oh, that's when you're going away. Keith Thomas, I think it'll be sooner. All the bloody banks around me We've closed one post office and the main behind the counter can barely speak English and no personality. Oh God. No cash in hand jobs, yeah. I don't know. How can they just get rid of cash though? I mean, it's been around forever, isn't it? Since, you know, you even find got people even find coins from before Jesus was born. Let's not go into that one. But, you know, we don't actually know, do we, for sure? Hey up, everyone, and Beer Monster, how's it going? How you doing, Michael, mate? Good to see you, bud. It's going well, mate. It's going well. Thank you very much. No lock-in, as a pub can't take payment after 12 p.m. Yeah, it's just more control, innit? Lou Skunt, love everything you do for the trans community, hun. Thank you very much. Oliver Triple Eight, I will be control on when you can buy, and when protest in London, you won't be able to buy a train ticket to travel there from the area. It's mad. The world's gone crazy, isn't it? Rastafari. Hi, Rastafari. How you doing, mate? You're a real Rastafari. No element. Ala Gordo. Yeah, I was going to say that as well, mate. You beat me to it. Lou Skunt, what beer this evening? At the minute, unfortunately, I'm drinking a beer Moretto unfiltered with a hint of Italian salt, even though it's UK brewed and doesn't even exist in Italy, and it's crap. But I wanted to give it one more try because I reviewed it. I really didn't like it, and I watched other reviews after. I think I was one of the first to review it, and it was very mixed reviews. So I wanted to try it again to try and see if I could get where others that didn't mind it as much as me were coming from with it. Perhaps I was a little bit harsh, but I still think it's crap because I think I gave it about a 2 or 3 out of 10. It's probably more of a 5 or 6, but at best, it's crap. But it's probably not. I think it just annoyed me when you get something in your head like this beer's not even Italian. Why are you adding salt to beer as well? I think I said it tasted like beer Moretti that somebody spunked in, and that's giving it a salty taste and the hazy appearance, if I remember rightly. But yeah, that's what I'm drinking at the minute. Did you hear Rob Borrow passed away? No, I didn't. Why? 8 billion ruled by about 80 people. The 4 pack of Saldemare is £4 in Asda right now. Funny because when I first reviewed it, it cost me near enough £4 for one bottle, and now it's in the 3 for 6 deal in my Tesco Express as well. My favourite beer is either Hell's Monkey or Foster's. Both smooth and delicious. I'm more of a wine drinker though. Lou, have you noticed that your Foster's has started tasting a bit different? Because it's 3.7% now, they've reduced the ABV. Vanessa is in the house. How are you doing, Vanessa? Do you know who he is? I ain't got a bloody clue, mate. You could probably tell by my reaction. But it's never nice to hear that someone's passed away. I'm not really good with celebrities' names and all that, to be honest with you, because I don't watch TV hardly at all. No element. Buena, buena. Buena, buena to you too. Rob was Leeds rugby league player. Rest in peace. Good bloke. Had M7s, I think. But some nasty shit left. Lovely wife and 3 kids. Oh, bloody hell. That's horrible, isn't it? Rastafarian, he was a rugby player, wasn't he? Oh, that's horrible, isn't it? 3 kids as well. Bloody hell. Yeah, I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV and that. So sometimes I might come across as like, what? You don't know it's been all over the news? Because I don't watch it. Because I don't like being influenced by the media and all that. I hear things on. Sometimes I go on YouTube and it's something really mad's happened in the world. Like a war started or something. It's normally on the front page when I go on YouTube. That's about the only news I really get. But then at least with that, I can choose whether to click it or not. I can be like, I don't care, and just ignore it, or I can be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's see what's happened here. I'm sure it wasn't Tesco exclusive initially, as it had free glass back in February. Yeah, possibly. Speaking of Foster's, have you tried the shandy they have? No, I've still not tried it because I refuse to buy a 4 pack of shandy. Although I've heard some people said it's really good, but I'm not excited to try it. If I see a lonely odd can in the bargain bin, I'll pick it up. But I don't want to buy 4 cans of shandy because it's not beer, is it? The news is all depressing. I agree. Yeah. Can you say skibbity toilet? Skibbity toilet. One of my kids was talking about that the other day. It must mean something about a skibbity toilet. And now you've just said it. I'm thinking, what the fuck's a skibbity toilet? But apparently it's saying it's going viral or something, but I did not understand what they're on about. What if you can't control the mouse? Warning, anyone using the F word will be bad for if they're not careful. Hey, from Louis. Mr. Your Mind says gay. Skippy piss with more piss. Niamoma says hi. If you're gay, that's fine, mate. We don't mind. As long as you're a nice person. You don't have to tell us your sexuality, it's fine. Save your money, make it shite. Save your money, make it shite. I want shandy, I'll make it myself because I can put how much lemonade or a decent cloudy lemonade or whatever in it. Fucking mosquito. Oh. He wants more beer. He's come back for more beer. It's that mosquito that bit me a minute ago and got drunk. He wants another go. He wants another beer. I only drink shandy if I'm driving. I'll only have 5 or 6 though. Yeah, it's good for that. And if you're driving, back in swimming, it's better than drinking alcohol-free beer. Name Omar, you look a bit too old to be a YouTuber, don't you, mate? How dare you? Horrible taste, cheap lemonade flavour mixed with Foster's. Draw your own conclusions on that. Yeah. Simon from Real Wild Craft Beer gave it a 10 out of 10. Can you believe that? Can you say I have a level as an GAT and what? And I'm so, yeah. I can say it, but I don't know what I'm fucking saying because I'm too old to be a YouTuber. Apparently, usually appears on Facebook live streams. Please don't use the F word. Call it Skippy Piss. We need to alter the chat settings to subs of a certain time limit. What's your favourite meal? Yay. It's alright, just let them come in and keeps me entertained, is fine. If they say anything out of line, we just kick them. Not everyone's an arsehole. We do get some new, decent people doing this. Went to Duration Brewery recently, quite local to me. Amazing tap room and garden, smashing out some amazing power ales and IPAs and lagers. Get your hands on some if you can. Restoration Brewery. I've not actually heard of them, Matthew. Thanks for the recommendation, mate. Michael Lamb, better off getting Rhinebacker and mix it with some diet decent lemonade. Yeah, true. And it probably cost you less as well. Yeah, there's lots of beers I dislike. Oh, white banana, loads. Don't really like what I'm drinking now, to be honest. I'll try to give it a second chance. Because I have gone back and tried stuff I've gave a bad review before and gone, you know what, maybe I was wrong. But in this case, I think I still think it's bad. Perhaps not as bad as I said, but it is bad. God, this fucking mosquito bite. Oh. And yet older as it's Adam's royal birthday. Don't know what the hell Simon was on. He must have a sweet tooth. Or being paid by Foster's. Name a celebrity for an edit. I don't know what an edit is. I'll name a celebrity if you want me to. Eminem, because he's brought out a new song. Beardy Beer Review says, hey buddy, how you keeping Beardy Beer Reviews? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're keeping well. Hashtag no Rhinebacker north of the wall. Oh, you still can't get it, Jennifer. Keith Thomas, I can't see the live chat on the telly. Is that normal? I'm not sure. I think you can click something and get it up, but I'm not positive on that, mate. Because I use my laptop when I watch other people's lives. Roasting a minted lamb. Oh, minted lamb shank. That's worth a... It rhymes. Minted lamb shank with turnip, white cabbage, peas, cauliflower, cheese, broccoli and stuffing, homemade Yorkshire puddings cooked in beef drippings gravy. Glorious stay. That sounds out of this world, mate. Is that what you're eating, or did you just... Is that your favourite food, or what? That sounds a bit of me, that does, mate. I love minted lamb. Just lamb in general. It's my favourite meat. It's Tom Hanks from the strip club. Been a long time since you've been together, bro. You alright, Tom? Michael, has anybody here for Adam got the beer pump from Aldi? It's on special buy. No, I haven't, but I've heard that it's a gimmick and it doesn't really do much. It also pours very slowly. I've watched a few reviews on it. It's 25 quid. For 25 quid, if you're just after a little gadget that you can put a can in and pour a beer, whether it actually makes the beer more draft-like is very debatable. But, you know, it's cheap. It's a bit of fun. I'd say it's more of a bit of a fun gimmick. It ain't no perfect draft, put it that way. Gearing up for the next video, which is tomorrow. It's a serious mental health update and something personal with my pride views and personal things. Alright, mate. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a hard video to make, mate. It's personal stuff. Are you sure you want to do that? Let the whole world know. I've done a few personal ones, and you're always going to get people that stick by you, and you're always going to get people that judge you, but that's life, isn't it? Keith Thomas, oh, thanks, Adam. I've just pressed something and it's just came up. There you go, mate. BOSH. Joe Craig, hey, boss, what's the best new beer you've had recently? There was a very good one in Asda, if you like your craft beer. But like talking very recent history, like this week. Best beer I've reviewed this week, like new beer, would be, what's it bloody called? It's a Croatian craft beer by the Garden Brewery. And the name escapes me. I can't remember. But it's a double IPA and it's 7.4%. I think it begins with a P, and it was really good, really good. And it's in a 4 for 3 deal as well. And you don't need the 4 of them, do you? 7.4%. So yeah, I recommend that one, Joel. Jennifer says, can't get any Steinhauser either. Ah, I'm eating now after a 12-hour shift. Enjoy. Oh, that's what you're eating now. Oh, you lucky man or woman. You look cute, bro. No homo. Any advice for a 20-year-old male? I look cute. I don't get told that very often, especially by men. Thank you very much. Any advice? What do you mean, any advice? What sort of advice are you after, mate? Thanks for sharing your amazing videos. No worries, mate. Thank you for watching them. I'm glad you enjoy them, mate. I really appreciate the love. BD Reviews, yeah, mate. I've been sitting on it for a year since they were born, so to speak. I'm not too sure your backstory, to be honest with you, mate. But I can tell that it's affecting you, whatever it is. Jamie, back. Welcome back, mate. BOSH. I think the biggest limitation is that it only takes cans. The physics takes bottles, including the big bomber bottle. Yeah, but it's 130 quid. Yeah, it's a big. I mean, if it still does what the physics does, Jamie's just subscribed to Beardy, then fair enough, and it's 25 quid. If that's the only drawback, then I'm pretty sure it don't pour it as fast either. And I've seen physics people like they can really get the beer lively with that thing. I'm not sure I've seen that with the Aldi one. Geordie Lass from Newcastle upon time. Oh, you're a Geordie Lass. Yeah, you've got a friend then, Jennifer. She's Geordie. Beardy Beer Reviews, thank you so much, Michael. Michael says you're welcome. Jane Watton, you look cute. How many beers have you had? How many beers has he had? That's a good question. Al Parston, good advice. Drink some nice beers. Yes. You know, like Louise, cute beer goggles activated. I tell you, Adam, your beer, the Pink Pint, has a lot of YouTube reviews. What? The Pink Pint has a lot of. Adam, told you, Adam, your beer, the Pink Pint, has a lot of YouTube views. I don't know what you're on about. Jennifer, Beardy Beer Reviews. Well, perfect draft, and I'm opening up on the video goes hand in hand with a few close friends who know of breadcrumbs a lot. It's my beer review pals too. I've heard a few things about you, but I don't know if they're true, so I'm not going to say them. Beardy. But I have heard rumours, but I don't believe rumours unless I hear it from yourself, if that makes sense. There should be more people like you in the world. Cheers. Having a cheeky glass of wine. Yeah, what sort of wine are you drinking, Glorious Day? Cheers. BOSH. Wish I had a better beer to cheers you with, but it's nearly gone. But yeah, it's a bit of a struggle. Come on, everyone. Like and sub to the best YouTube channel. It's free to do if you like beer or two. If you like a beer or two, welcome. Thank you, Jamie. Glorious. Hi, Louise. You're just up the road. There you go. Meet up and have a beer. No, don't actually, because you'll probably get her slagging me off like you do, Jennifer. Partner in crime. About time I got something a bit nicer than this. What do you reckon? Tyskie, Jennifer? We've got Tyskie in the fridge. Or I could go for... I've got some Brooklyn Pills now. What do you reckon, Jennifer? Brooklyn Pilsner or Tyskie? Pictures of you all over Newcastle. Yeah. Don't mind me asking if personal, but what's the meaning of your tattoo? Oh no, it's not. Well, it's personal, but it's not. It's nothing that I can't. It's personal to me. I've got 3 clocks there, and they have letters on. That one's got an S for Sky. That one's got at the top there an A for Alex, and we have a J for Jake. That's 3 of my biological kids, and then there's just roses, and the time says what time that kid was born. I don't know if you can see, but a little bit right in there, that's the date. It's going to appear blurry on camera, but the date of the clock is the date they were born. The letter is the first initial, and the clock is the time they're born. And the roses are just there because I love them. But yeah, let's just say I've got some more kids' names to add on, should we say. But I'm not very good with getting tattooed because I suffer from generalised anxiety disorder. And I ended up in hospital when I had this tattoo. That was my first ever tattoo. That's all one tattoo. Probably not the wisest choice. 6 hours sitting. And I ended up in hospital because I stood up because I was feeling anxious, and I passed out and smacked my head open on a brick wall. Brooklyn Pilsner. I have that next. I had a bottle of that last night. Did you enjoy it, Michael? The burp. Barefoot, $9.50 a bottle. Whoa. Don't mind me asking. Oh. I like that idea. I'm going to start doing videos on running. I would do beer, but I don't drink that much, and there's lots of people doing it. How long did it take you to get an audience? I'm not going to lie, Oliver. It's difficult when you start out. Even now, you know, it depends a lot on what beer I do, whether it gets any views. If you do a popular beer, the worst thing is a lot of the shit beers get the most views. If you do a review of like Budweiser or Stella or Beer Moretti, you're gonna get views because everybody knows what they are. You do craft beer, some of them can be fantastic, but most people don't give a shit. Apart from the real like proper beer people, you know, people aren't really gonna watch. So it's you just have to plug away at it. If you enjoy doing it, that's the most important thing, and you just do it for yourself, and then in time the views will come. But it's a very slow when you start off. When you make that first video and you've got no subscribers, don't expect to get many views because it's not going to happen. But learn as you go. By the time you've sort of learned how to make a better video, you'll start getting more views. The more you practice. But one thing I would say is perhaps don't try to make a video too good when you first start, because nobody's really going to watch it. Save all the good stuff for when you've... That's kind of a mistake. Like a lot of the beers I reviewed at the first were popular ones when nobody was watching. Do you know what I mean? It's like... yeah, I would say you got to want to do it, and then you got to enjoy what you're doing. If you enjoy it, I think it comes across with other people as well, and they'll enjoy it. And don't ever expect to make any real money out of it, is what I would say. Because unless it's a subject that's really popular, that not a lot of people do, it's going to be hard. Yeah, it's nice beer. Yeah, I quite enjoy it as well, Michael. Don't take, just don't take the eagle if we want to get out alive. The Beer Monster Reviews fanboy, my sexy English friend, the Beer Monster, is making me so happy right now. Love the channel, friend. I wish you could stream every day. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you for calling me sexy. Is it the man breasticles? Bosh. Glorious day. Just subscribe to your channel. You are so true to life. Thank you very much, Glorious Day. I really appreciate it. We've had a load of new subscribers today. This is why I was saying to you guys before, like, why I do these midweek lives on the phone, because YouTube puts it on the shorts and it helps build the channel. I prefer doing it on the laptop. Prefer you seeing more of what's going on and all that. But you know, if we're going to build the channel up, sometimes we need to do things that help the channel. Do you know what I mean? Keith Thomas, I'm not very technical, but I've done TikTok because my daughter nagged me to. That's like a short thing. What's the difference between that and YouTube short? Or are they both the same? They're pretty much the same thing. TikTok started with a short thing. YouTube went, wow, TikTok's become really popular. So they brought out YouTube Shorts as a rival TikTok. They're very similar. TikTok's obviously like a Chinese company that could potentially be getting banned as well. TikTok creators can make money in more ways, like they do like TikTok shop and stuff like that. I have considered the TikTok route because I've actually got more subscribers on TikTok than I've got on YouTube. Yet I put barely any effort into it. I've got like 7,000 and something subscribers on TikTok. Yeah, I've got videos with like 200,000 views on TikTok. But I don't know. I just don't enjoy doing it as much, so I don't do it. Potentially, financially, I could probably make more money on TikTok. I don't know, because on TikTok you do lives, but you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm with you, chatting away. Oh, this bottle opener that I'm about to open my beer with. Down below you can buy it for a tenner or whatever, and anybody that buys it, you make like a couple of quid off that purchase, and there's more ways to make a living from it, I suppose. But it's just not for me, really. Give a shout out to Louise and Gary Jr. Shout out to Louise and Gary Jr. Big up. Being once we found why has the stream picture becoming smaller like before? It was landscape, now it's portrait. Because I'm doing it on my phone, Beer Wants Review fanboy, because it helps build the channel up when I do it on my phone. I prefer doing it on the laptop, but because I'm on a phone, it gets featured in the YouTube shorts and new people find the channel and stuff like that. Like this guy here, John Smith, you just got randomly recommended. This is your chance. Best German lager and Hawkstone. Have you tried it? Yes, I've tried Hawkstone out of a bottle, but I've got to get it on my perfect draft as well. Best German lager. Well, there's so many good ones, mate. John Smith, when it comes to German lager, anything by like ABK or Paulaner, Franziskaner Brewery, but lagers, I suppose. I like a pill. I like a pills. I like Hasselroder pills. That's nice. I like Bitburger pills. I'm more of a pilsner sort of guy when it comes to my lagers rather than a Helles. Is it good money from YouTube? Absolutely not, Jamie. I'll probably make more money from super chats than I do my beer reviews, even though I only stream twice a week. I actually don't make any money off YouTube, that's the truth, because the money that I make doesn't cover the cost of the beer. Not even close. Not even remotely close. Last month was the best month financially the channel's ever had, and I made £80 in a month. Not a week, a month. And I reviewed 12 kegs that month, They average about 30 quid each. You do the maths. How much down I am. It's a hobby. It's a hobby that any money I make from the adverts, any super chats, just make it easier for me to make better content because my money only goes so far. But as far as like, does the channel make any money? No, it doesn't. If I was just talking and that 80 quid would go right out of my pocket. But I'm reviewing beer. The beer costs money. Average beer review makes £1 maybe, and the average cost of the beer is maybe 2 to 3 quid. So yeah, every time I review a beer, I lose money. You know, every time I do a live, most of the time I lose money because I'll end up drinking about 10 beers that cost me about 20 quid or something. Do you know what I mean? But occasionally you get more than that in the super chats. But it's yeah, it's a non-profit hobby. Don't get me wrong, it'd be lovely if it made money one day, but YouTube has not got a thing for recommending people that drink beer because it's not healthy and it's not popular, is it? You know, as I say, anything stupid things like air fryer food, how to boil an egg and that, you get loads of views. Paul and the München Helles, yeah, that's a good German Helles, mate. I agree. Most of Adam's teasing are blind, well, blind drunk anyway. I love Augustana Helles myself. Yeah, that's great. Lovely full beer. Yeah, that's a good one, mate. And yes, Hawkstone is such a lovely English beer. Have you tried? I reviewed Hawkstone on the channel, Josh. I've not tried the Hawkstone cider. Cheers, geezer. I've not tried the Hawkstone cider. I'm interested to try the Hawkstone on the perfect draft. It's got me on perfect draft there, but it's not got a keg in it in a minute. Because I've heard that it's inconsistent, but when it's good. But like a few other beer reviews have said that at Hawkstone they've got some quality control issues regarding the kegs. So yeah, that's interesting. I've not tried the session Pilsner. Is it a Pilsner? I don't know, they do a session Hawkstone, don't they? I've not tried that one, mate. But I'm sure I will at some point. Keith Thomas, yes, Adam, I've never heard of it before. My daughter mentioned it. She's 16 and all her friends and kids sing opera type songs. 500 views, which is quite chuffed. I feel like a right prick. Yeah, it's very easy to get views on TikTok. Very easy. As compared to YouTube, very easy. Like, we've got two. Let's just say I've got 200 and something thousand views on a video on TikTok. The same video I also posted on YouTube, and it got like 2,000. That's the, so if a video that gets about 2,000 views on TikTok, on YouTube, will blow up on TikTok. So it's much harder to make it on YouTube because YouTube's been around for a long time. There's so many channels, much more competition. Just join the stream, mate. I'll subscribe. I found you by chance. Can't beat a British beer subscriber, and the fact you're doing it for passion is bang on love from Nottingham. Thank you very much, Royal Britannia. I really appreciate you subscribing, mate. Cider is pretty nice, to be fair. Quite an apple taste, but dry. Yeah, I do like a bit of. I don't like a really sweet cider, John. I like a dry or medium dry cider. I've heard it's really nice by other people, actually. A lot of people actually prefer the cider. I can't believe that. Even the beer's very batch to batch. Yeah, I see that on Real Ale Craft Beer with his food reviews. He always seems to do them, so must get a good return of it. I assume his super chats cover the beer cost. Yeah, I mean, he's got much more subscribers than me. He's been going for 13 years. Session lager is nice enough, just a bit weak. Flavour with some biscuity flavours in there. Not the best, not the worst. Yeah, I'm more of a stronger lager sort of guy because you don't have to drink as much of it, do you? Michael Slocum, did you just say You didn't try the Hawkston beer from Jeremy Clarkson yet? No, I have tried it. I've tried it, Michael, but there's more than one. I've tried the Hawkston lager, but there's a Hawkston session lager as well, and there's a Hawkston cider. I've reviewed it on the channel with the Hawkston lager, but I've not tried the keg on the Perfect Draft because there's a keg version of it on the PD, which I'm going to order soon. I'm waiting for it to go on offer, to be honest, because it's about 39 quid. But they do like 30% off sometimes. I'm waiting for that because 39 quid for was it a 4.6 or 4.8% lager? It's a bit steep, isn't it? Considering to make a pan back on the video when I review it. Do you know what I mean? The problem is with super chats is Google takes 40%, so who making it in? That's why a lot of channels use buy me a coffee button. So they only take 9%. Yeah, but if you're getting super chats, Jennifer, Google will take a percentage. But if you're making Google money, they're going to recommend your content to more people. No, you're talking. John Smith's honesty, I would get a keg and a Perfect Draft, but my missus would kill me. The thing is with them as well, John, is they're not the most silent machine. Like, they're quiet, but when you pour a pint, it's like for about 10 seconds. So you can't really do it stealthily around the missus. Cause she's probably going to hear it. They need to make a missus proof Perfect Draft, a silent one. So they can have a sneaky pint about the missus knowing. Just a bit. Keith Thomas, at least Adam, your endeavour to read all the chats out. Not many of us do that, even the nonsense ones. I try my best. Sometimes I do miss some, but I try to read them. But especially if like a comment sort of catches me and I talk about it for a few minutes. By the time I finish talking about it, I've missed loads. So I just say, if it's anything important, write it again. But yeah, it gets harder as the channel grows, I'm not going to lie. Before, I could spend like a good few minutes answering each question, like a year ago, or I've not even been doing lives that long. I've only been doing them a few months, haven't I? But oh yeah, that would do. Start hearing the BOSH music play. The sports YouTubers make a good work and they stream a lot. Some of them are full. Wow. Yeah. I've just got to use the loo and get another beer, people. Give me 2 minutes, yeah? Some cheap slammers, the old Brooklyn Bills though. 4 quid for 6 cans. They're only small cans though. Oh, worst thing about having kids is treading on their toys. Oh mate. Oh yeah. Lego and all that. It's like really painful, but only for a few seconds, you know. I'm sure you've all done it if you've got any kids or perhaps younger siblings or whatever. Well, they like making you work for your beer now, don't they? Sticking them all together and that. Magic. Yeah, home bargains. 6 for £4. I'd much rather be drinking something German, but you wouldn't be getting 6 of them for £4. Bang for buck, this ain't too bad, even though it's UK brewed. Jamie, what an animal. Lego bare feet. Oh, it's brutal, isn't it? Fall of Duty. One of my clients runs an off agency in the Wild West. Jennifer, in the morning for breakfast. What do you guys have for inches, Jamie and Jennifer? They're moderators, John. If people come in and start calling me names or being an arsehole, I can get rid of them, ban them. Oh man, that can's stuck with glue, yeah. Easy, easy. 6 cans for £4, not bad with this cost of living. Yeah, in the old home bargains. I've seen people prize them apart with a knife and destroy the cans. There's a knack to it. You've got to go, they only bend a certain way. Once you know, the moderator is meant to keep people well behaved, yeah. Looking forward to the Euros, big man. Definitely, mate. I'm not big on like England as such, because at the minute Southgate, he's a boring manager, isn't he? But I'll still end up watching it, and we'll probably get through the group, and I'll start believing like I always do, and get excited, and putting flags on the car, and painting the kids' faces, and all that, and then get brutally disappointed. That's normal, but it's all part of the process, isn't it? It's, one day we got to win something, haven't we? John, we are mods. Oh, that's fair. People online can be absolutely vile. Yeah, I've been called a few things on tonight's live, but around the people that I've never even seen before. Yeah, I hate it when the cans are glued together. A Quell and Asda, £10 for 12 cans. Yep. I've got a Quell in home bargains as well, but it's not particularly cheap. You look a bit like Luke Shaw. Do I? Is that the Man United player? The Felder Schloffen in Asda is a decent drink for, yeah, that's good bang for buck drink. It's not like the tier thing again. It's not like an S tier, probably not even an A tier, but maybe a B tier, and with the price range of bottom tier beer. So yeah, but it's a good bang for buck, the Felder Schloffen, and it's brewed by the German Purity Law as well, even though it's got a German sounding name. I think it's brewed in France, but it's brewed by the German Purity Law. They like to make it confusing. The old Schloffen. That's it, mate. Scotland versus Germany next Friday. Whoa. Pretty cool for you to say out, as long as you're not just slagging someone off. Yeah. It's the hope that gets you for England, yeah. And we never learn, do we? I just want us to play good football. Because like we've got close before, but we've not played good football, have we? And I just don't know if that's going to happen under Southgate. I want to see us have a go. You know what I mean? Almost have your hopes dashed into rocks and hole in your heart again. Yeah. Yo, Galmote in France, I think. Yeah. Glorious. I'm back from Louis. Just got a missile cream brulee, lemon cheesecake, and chocolate dairy milk, apple crumble, and custard. Oh, yeah. I don't really have a sweet tooth, so that sounds horrible to me. But you enjoy it. And my missus has got a sweet tooth as well. She loves all that sort of shit. England will be home within 2 weeks. They were poo worst side. Spurs. until Harry Kane come on, bloody hell! I didn't even watch it. That Serbia game. Not his biggest fan, to be honest. Neither am I. Average player, average manager from Middlesbrough, wherever he was at. Was it Villa as well? I know he played for Villa. Uh, he missed that penalty as well, didn't he? I'll try to get my best German beers back on holiday, and I'll send them to you when I come back. BOSH. He's doing. I hope is what gave us an empire, mate. We've always battled above our weight. Have you tried Ross Blanca? No, because it's only like 3.4%. Get more drunk off my own piss, I reckon. It's got a higher ABV. That's if it's the one I'm thinking anyway. Full of duty, over the bar, like a few of them, to be honest. My smiles are rifle. On paper, England are probably the second best in the competition. Don't think they'll perform to their potential though. Pretty sickening the depth you have though. As a Scot, it's a worry. Yeah, I mean, I probably agree with that. I mean, France may be the best, but yeah, on paper, we've definitely got one of the best teams, which crap manager. And then look at some of the teams we've had over the years. Really good teams, and we just fall short, don't we? I hate to say it, but maybe it's about time we start got a decent foreign manager. Klopp or something. When Southgate messes up again, get Klopp or something in. More of a motivator. He knows how to play attacking football as well, doesn't he? Got homemade KFC chicken, fires and fries. Enjoy it. I've done the old homemade chicken stuff. Found a little recipe on YouTube and I cooked it in the air fryer like a healthy version of KFC. It was very nice, but I went a bit heavy with the pepper. So but it tasted just like KFC but more peppery. Because yeah, I didn't have nothing to weigh things with, so I was just like, yep, bit of this, bit of that. Yeah, definitely too much pepper. Um, yeah, it's the one you're thinking of. Made by Dam. Got glucose syrup in it though. Yeah, I'm not a fan of glucose syrup and beers. Ted says that beer is chugging. 20 quid a chug, mate. I'm not a cheap whore. England team equals Spain 2010. What? Spain won the Euros 2010, didn't they? I bought SFC from Herons. Amazing. Was that like SFC? Definitely a knockoff. Oh, so you didn't actually make it yourself. I see. I made the what's it 12 recipe thing. I've looked on the YouTube. I've tried it a few different videos, but this one was bang on. It was definitely the right stuff that I added, but I didn't add the right quantity of each of the herbs and spices because I didn't have no scales. And we ever thought of doing a 24-hour live stream? I have actually, Keith, for charity. I'd like to do it for charity, but I don't know. I want to do it, but I don't know if it would make any money, and that'd be a bit embarrassing, wouldn't it? For men's mental health, I'd do it for. That's my issue with a lot of beers around. Too much unnecessarily things added to it. Yeah, if you that's the good thing about the German purity law, isn't it? It's pure skunk. Yeah. Too many green bottles. Yeah, that's a good thing about the German purity law. You know what's in your beer. and there's nothing in there that shouldn't be in there. Next Sunday, 16th, 11:30. Got to be at the airport and fly at 3:30. Can't fucking wait. Oh, bent, mate. Shout out, Glory says, shout out to Louise and Gary Jr. Much appreciated. Shout out Louise and Gary Jr. Is that your kids, or the 24-hour live stream is for 3K subs, so we need you all to sub. I had a can of French Kronenbourg tonight, 5%, so not quite the proper version, but it's brewed in France still. Not bad drink, but can taste the syrup. Yeah, you can. I mean, there's just some beers that are not like Holsten Pils as syrup in it. The stuff, the European brewed stuff, but it's not too bad. But I think there's a difference between the Holsten Pils you buy in like your Tesco's and the one you buy from the corner shop. That's the European brewed stuff. The European brewed stuff is better. At Michael Lamb, really could do worse. Oh shit, they did to it. John Smith, what's your views on good craft beers, not brew dog shire? Yeah, it is, mate. It is a wonderful thing. Yeah, I like good craft beers. They're a bit pricey, but they're pricey for a reason. And you get what you pay for at the end of the day. But they're like the good ones, you know, the patties and stuff. They're a bit out of my price range, to be honest. So I've only really tried mainly supermarket stuff I've reviewed on the channel. Uh, a few ones not come from the supermarket. Um, there's another YouTuber, Simo Sups. He sent me some beers from his local brewery and that. I reviewed a couple of them. That's what's good about Velder Schloffen. It's very clean tasting drink, even if it's brewed in France. Yeah, because it goes by the purity laws. There's no syrup or shit in it. Kronenberg takes me back to getting pissed on the summer holidays as a youth. Good times, yeah. Kronenberg was always a good like sort of barbecue beer before that. Now it's 4.6% now and it's crap. But it was always a safe option for like a barbecue. Like most people are not going to love it, but everybody's going to accept it and drink it, sort of thing. You know, it's a half decent lager kind of thing that's cheap enough. Glorious day. I've just subscribed. I'm Mummy and Gary, my son. We're live your channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate you subscribing. Very kind of you. So I do lives on Friday to the new subscribers and randomly during the week sometimes. But I do beer reviews most days, not every day. Most days there's loads of beer reviews. So yeah, catch up with them, comment on them, and chat to me and let me know what you think. I'd recommend Galaxy's Apart IPA. Eye watering the expensive per can, but delicious at 6%. Have it in a have it in a warm shower, and you'll piss before you've even had half. Yeah, John. I'd like to try more of these expensive craft beers, but it's just a budget thing. As I was saying before, I don't make any profit off my channel. I'm disabled. I don't only get a certain amount of income in that. So for me, it's more the supermarket stuff at the minute, home bargains. I make the occasional order from like Beers of Europe and German stuff, or get sent beers. But I've got a perfect draft now, and that's definitely making the budget a bit tight, shall we say, because I absolutely love it. But when I brought it, I made sure I had enough money to get a decent amount of kegs, and that money's now gone. So I've got to go back to the bottled stuff and that pretty much. Apart from I've made a last order today was the last of the money I had aside for it. I've got 3 kegs coming, and then there's going to be a rarity, unfortunately. Have a cheeky glass of wine. Cheers. Enjoy your wine. The Carlsberg Export in the silver cans was my youth drink. That's very syrupy as well, Oliver. But yeah, it's better than the the standard Carlsberg, isn't it? Apologies for my spelling too. I've dyslexia and it's shocking some days. Don't worry, I've got dyslexia as well, John. BOSH to the dyslexia crew. Yeah, I'm dyslexic as well, mate. So I'm actually quite good at reading people's comments that are dyslexic. There's quite a few people, subscribers with dyslexia. I'm quite good at reading the comments, even though you can't spell well, because I'm the same. Has anyone heard of Simo recover for being sexually abused by the Smurfs? Yeah, I've not heard from Simo for a few days actually. I'm not sure he has. What kegs have you got? Oh, I ordered 3. I think I've reviewed 14 kegs on the Perfect Draft so far. But then you send the kegs back, or they come and collect them from your house, and then they give you £5 back for each keg. So I've just got the money back for the kegs. I made another order. I ordered. What did I order? Vocation, Life and Death on draft, the keg. I ordered that one. I ordered. I can't remember. Oh, Hertog Jan. It's a Dutch Pilsner. And I ordered Goose Island IPA. I've done most of the German stuff already because I went straight to them, the German stuff. So yeah, you'll see them on the channel, recent beer reviews. A lot of stuff's been on the Perfect Draft. Has anyone heard? My youth drink was Budweiser. Good drink then, as it was 5%. Yeah, it was much better. Michael, it was 5% on the Perfect Draft up until very recently. They've just reduced it to 4.5. And from what I've heard, it's not good. Mate, I'm off now. Got to be up early in the morning. Good night, mate. Good night, Jamie, mate. Cheers, bud. Thanks again to your missus for subscribing as well. Remember, Calders was a unique drink. Qualities of a lager now, easy drinking and refreshing. A step up from Caffrey's discontinued brewed. Discontinued, is it? Has Caffrey's been lowered in ABV? Or was it just always weak? Michael Slocum says, what's the point of having a Perfect Draft machine if you can't afford to buy the kegs? They're on deals a lot. I can afford to buy the kegs, but not all the time. Like at the minute, the deals are not as good as what they were. But give it next week, they'll be 30% off again. They're always like, if you watch the reviews I do on the Perfect Draft, Jamie, I compare a lot of the time. I do like, for example, the last one I've done is Ghost Ship. I've not uploaded that yet. I've done Ghost Ship on the Perfect Draft versus Ghost Ship out of a bottle. Price point on beers was pretty much, the Ghost Ship out of a bottle was £2. The Ghost Ship on the Perfect Draft was £2.22 a pint. But the bottle was 500ml. Obviously, a pint's more than 500ml, which makes up for that extra 22p. So they're basically the same price, And I was just saying whether I think it's worth buying that beer on the Perfect Draft or not. Sometimes it's clear night and day. Sometimes not so much. Yeah, AB's in bed for shooting themselves in the foot doing that with the PD. Geo, I'm just smoking tobacco, like a roll-up flavour vape, because I used to smoke roll-ups. I only vape to stop myself smoking. John Smith, because it's a nice thing, Michael, and the beer monster is anything like me, we shoot first and think later, yeah. Which I'm convinced is a dyslexic trait. You're one handsome dude, down to earth. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the the fact is, a beer on the perfect draft is fucking amazing, honestly. And now I've got to that stage where I've done them kegs, I miss it so bad, and damn, right, I'm gonna be buying more as soon as I can because it's well worth the money if and when you can afford it. Even if it's worth having a machine just for like, you know, occasionally once a month having a keg of your favourite beer. Even if it's not all the time, it's a little treat to yourself when you've been paid or your birthday, something like that. It's worth having it even just for that. You don't have to, you know, you've got to remember I drink a lot, so that's why it's expensive for me. I've done 14 kegs in just over a month. That's pretty bad, isn't it? 10.5 pints per keg. That is quite bad. I'm not sure what I'm looking at, but hi from Moscow. Sorry for my poor English. Your English is absolutely fine. Uh, hello, Mira. It's it's a live chat. We have a beer. We talk about beer and stuff like that, or whatever. It's a bit like an online pub, if you like. Um, yeah, something like that. Anyway, I might need to get a perfect draft for myself. I'm off for Army Reserves training in 3 weeks. It would be nice to return home to it. Yeah, that's it. It's not something you need all the time, but it's at the end of the day, it depends what kind of drinker you are. If you're somebody that goes to the pub because you like a draft pint, you're going to pay about £6 a pint in most places, 5, £6 a pint. Whereas just over £2 a pint on the perfect draft most of the time if you get them when they're like 20% off, which is very, very often. You know, you get them like three for the price of one that you get in a pub, and it's the same quality. In fact, it's better because in the pub you got like Madry, Foster's, Carlsberg, Carlin, shit like that. Whereas that, you're getting some of the finest beers in the world, your German beers and that on draft, which most pubs are not going to have. So, yeah, you're drinking better quality beer and you're paying less money than going to the pub. And you can even, like, you know, if you've got a group of friends or whatever, who can all chip in, get a few kegs, you know, have a party. And it's a lot cheaper than going to the pub. Caffrey's was 5%, I think. Called was nice, but hard to find. Wow, isn't it like 3.4 or something there, Caffrey's? Don't worry, our English is iffy and we're all yeah, my English ain't the best at the best of times, let alone when I've had a few beers. Like an online pub, except I'm out of beer and I have to work tomorrow, so I can't chuck and get pissed. Oh, it's 4 or 5. It's probably a lot better than what Caffrey's is now, then. They're selling me on that, this mate. Fuck Marjorie Foster's, Carlin, and that ick. So sick of it. Yeah, you can pick what you want. You can get Franziska and a Weiss beer. You can get Hassel Road of Pills. You can get Becks, but not the 4% shit Becks we get over here. The 4.9% German brewed Becks, which is actually a very nice drink, not like the crap we get here in the UK. Even like if you're a fan of something like a Stella, you get the Stella on a perfect draft 5%. You get like, oh, there's all sorts. There's even craft beers on it, vocation craft beers and stuff like that. You can get Left Blonde, which is 6% if you buy it over in the UK now because it got lowered, but it's 6 on the perfect draft still, the proper Belgium stuff. Adam only takes crypto though. Cahel Doherty, yes lad, watched your videos before up the drink. Get them Stowford press. You got the Stowford press. I think that featured in my two 2K special subscribers video that I've done a topless beer battle between Stouts Press and some other cheap cider. You could call it Stouts Breast in that video. We're having a Cadbury hot chocolate, marshmallows, grated minted oil. That sounds lovely. Grated minted Aero. That's a good idea. Grate a bit of chocolate on there. My missus would love that. She likes all the marshmallows and all that and that hot chocolate. Somebody's just messaged me on it. Stick some Baileys in it. It's lush. I want a hot chocolate. Mira says, I've met friends today and drank 6.5 litre beers. Nice to have some more party. You are nice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not to dox myself, but I've got off vocation after drinking it all on Box Hill very early morning. We walked up there to watch the sunrise. Waited 5 hours in the cold. Oh, definitely subscription. Thank you very much. And then drank warm beer before. Yes, Adam, there's many offers on the PD. There's so many offers on it, honestly. Jupiter, I think, is on hold for a couple of days because then ordering the price will go down soon. Yeah. Warm beer before realising they're facing the northeast. I'm so over them more. The hot chocolate sounds lovely. Stick the Baileys in the Stouts Press. That sounds rank. Oliver, thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your kind donation, mate. Oliver 888. BOSH to you, mate. BOSH. Cahal Doffety says, to be honest, I normally sink the cider at the boozer, then hammer some baby Guinness. Or baby Guinness. They're lethal there, aren't they? Mira says, are you sure? Are you not Russian? Do I sound Russian? I'm definitely not Russian. At John Smith, were you naked on the summer's what? John Smith, I did end up running naked down the hill, but I'm not sure it was in the summer. Oh, that fucking gnat. He's bit me on the other leg now. We can't get enough of the beer monster. He likes the taste of my alcohol-induced blood, I think. I keep seeing it flying around me as well. It's the same bloody gnat. There's only one. It just keeps biting me on the back of my legs. I don't know how he's not pissed, honestly. Jesus. Are any of you guys drinking with me? I know it's a school night, so a lot of you are probably not. Sorry, I had to check something on the phone. The only thing, you get texts in that when you're live on your phone, you can't really read them. Well, you might be able to, but it might end the live. I don't know. 16 people still in. Thank you, guys, on school night as well. 14 likes. Thank you very much. Adam /Rasputin Great beer drinker. I've got work tomorrow. I'll dip out now. Have the best evening. Enjoy those beers, mate. Thank you very much. It's been great meeting you, mate. Hopefully I'll see you again on Friday. Retro Dave's in. Right, Adam. Are you and your missus made up after the other night? Stayed up a bit long. Yeah. Yeah, well good, mate. Well good. I was definitely in the doghouse the next day though. I'm gonna have to be good this Friday. Who needs perfect draft when you've got Adam to tap into? Tap into? That sounds a bit like. Is that like? Good night, everyone. Thanks for the company. It's been really nice meeting you, mate. Hopefully, I'll see you again. We've had quite a lot of subscribers today. Cheers from the stream, mate. I'll make sure to pop in more when I can. Hopefully, with some Augustiner Helles. Yes, mate, you know. Just before I go, does a perfect draft do Augustiner? It doesn't at the moment, but they do get new ones in and like rotate them and stuff like that. You can get like Spatten on perfect draft. You can get God, I can't think of off the top of my head, but there's quite a few German beers on there. And they don't even open. Oh. Mrs. is texting me, but she knows I'm live. Just do you not eat on the lives? I normally get a beer snack for the lives. I don't really eat when I'm drinking. I eat after because if I eat anything substantial, well, I can't drink anymore. It's just yeah, I don't mind a little couple of nuts or something like that, but I didn't pick up any for this one, for this live. It's saying I've only been live for an hour. That can't be right. Unless it restarted or something. Ali D's in the house. Another moderator. Even Adam, how you doing, bro? We've had a nightmare day. Cheer me up, bro. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. What's happening? What's happening, Ali? What's happening? No, but Alan does zero neg. Ali D Han. Oh, that's a crime, mate. Make sure you have a look. Best of luck with the stream, mate. I'm away in training on Friday, so I'll be around in a month. All right, mate. And yeah, the doghouse and the missus. I know that one well. You know it, mate. Michael, thank you very much for your super chat, mate. BOSH. BOSH to Michael. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much, Michael. Retro Dave. Paul from Rate My Beer was in the doghouse that night too. I know. I heard about it. So the next day I watched the Backies live, and I was like, Jesus, he's singing. Oh mate, say hi. Say my name and I sub. Say my name, bitch. I'll try. Cadino Jr. Hello, Cadino Jr. Welcome to live, mate. Keith Thomas, Adam, I'm not sure if it's just me because I'm not a big fan drinker, but I've one or two. I can hold my pee, but then I'll have one more. It's definitely not just you, Keith. That's like a unwritten law. My tip, Keith, would be that first piss you have when you're drinking. Even though you need it, hold on to it as long as possible. As long as you can until you're literally going to piss yourself, because once you go once, it's constant, isn't it? Good night, John. Keith Thomas, he just pissed in a bucket under the table. That'd be perfect, wouldn't it? You just hear me pissing. Mira says it is true in England. I've been once for about 4 days. You drink warm beer at least room temperature. Oh no. Some people might do, but no. Actually, to be fair, you're probably talking about owls. Owls you can drink. I wouldn't say it depends on the time of the year, but like cellar temperature, if you like sort of. If it's an owl, you can drink them warmer. Not warm, but you don't want them in the fridge, so to speak. Same as a lot of stouts. So yeah, that's probably where you're getting that from. But lagers and stuff, what I'm drinking now, the 3 degrees, 3K subs, and Adam doing the 24-hour live in drag. I've heard. I can't kill him. 24-hour live in drag. Oh mate, I'm gonna get to do my makeup. Just scanning mint chocolate chip ice cream wafers and chocolate and pistachio. I love pistachio nuts. I bought a pack of them on the last live on Friday, and I ended up eating the whole bag. First day of my holiday, driving up. Oh God, hit a pothole. Steering wheel was feeling light and pulling. Change the tyre, thinking it was the tyre. Stouts are better served, yeah. I would definitely. You get more flavour. Cole said, Michael, I'd like to support your channel and the money goes towards the beer review. If a little helps, as the advert used to say. Thank you, Michael. I know you don't have a great deal of money, so honestly, I really do appreciate it, mate. I think I've missed something. What have you missed? I got to the pedestrian crossing and the whole stopped braking on me. Fact, had to wait over an hour and a half for a green flag. No garage was open and I had to leave it with them and get a taxi to my. Oh, mate, Jesus. Oh, mate, I saw you've had a crap day, Ali. Ghost Rider 92. Hi, bro. Nice beer bottles in the background. Cheers, mate. That's the well, most of them are the Oktoberfest, the official Oktoberfest beers from last year, and there's a few other ones up there that just when they've got the old pull top, like the Grolsch thing where you can reseal the bottle. I keep them ones in case I ever do a home brew, because then you can use them instead of paying a couple of quid each offline or whatever. You can reuse them bottles for your home brews. But why are you drinking Belgian beer instead of local? The German beers up there. And I drink German beers because they make the best beer. It's almost midnight on a Tuesday night. Put the beer down. The police are here. I'll do what I like, mate. Oh, you well good looking. I don't think so. I think you're definitely taking the piss. You have to extra pay out the car rent, whatever the car is going to cost to fix. Oh, mate. That's all you need when you're on holiday. That's. Cheers, Ghost Rider. IPA is nice, but I'm a fan of Czech. Oh, I love Czech beer, Mira. Pilsner Quell. I love Pilsner Quell. Love Pilsner Quell. I'd like to try some more Czech beer because I've not tried enough Czech beer, because the Czech beers I have tried are lovely, so I want to try more. Even worse, I don't have a beer on me. Oh, God. Can't you nip to the offie or something, mate? Is there anywhere? Christ, you must need one, Ali. Thanks for the chat. See you later. God bless. Thank you, mate. It's been great chatting to you, mate. Take care of yourself. Jennifer, is there any truth that you're going to wear a Lendhausen for the whole month of October? I haven't got one, unfortunately. Don't think they do it in double XL. Might do. I think I'm going to call it a night now. Cheers for the live, Adam. See you soon. Take care, Michael. Always good to chat to you, mate. Good night, bud. You take it easy, mate. In Czech Republic, people say Germans are making best white beer, but lager is the best from Czech Republic. The Czech lagers I've tried are bloody good. But I've not tried enough of them because it's being able to get hold of them, in the UK. I might be partial to a bit of the Polish stuff. Jennifer's definitely partial to a Tyskie. The taxi driver was 89 years old. Fair play. 89-year-old taxi driver. Jesus. Fair facts to the guy, ex-lorry driver. He's been a taxi driver since 1990, so it was cool to meet him. Blimey. 89-year-old taxi driver. Double XL extra large German sausage. By Michael too. Where it says in Moscow there's still some export beer available. Just where the Demil Demil instead had. Well, good night. Work at 4 UK time. Cheers. Thank you very much. Good night. Glorious day. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and hopefully I'll see you again in the future. We've met some nice new people in this live. Tyskie is a bit rough, innit? I don't mind Tyskie, but it depends what version you get. LED Adam does know what high the outfit is. Ghost Ride 92. I still can't forget the amazing taste of HB from the jug last time I was there in 2017. What's this channel about? Beer. It's about beer. I'm a beer reviewer. I review beers. It's like a little online pub when we do lives. I review beer. We talk about beer, but with beer comes talking about whatever, like being in a pub. Asia's Day being what's going on. Just and then you get drunk and you talk a load of old bollocks. That's what channel's about. But yeah, beer review. It's a beer review channel. Mostly. With the odd holiday vlog and snack review and things like that. So girls of I can't even read it. Is that even a word? Dermis is a girl's version of a Lendhausen. It's a thing. Oh, right, yeah. Right. Thank you for educating me. I didn't know that. But do I have to wear one of them then? I can't say it. Good night, all. Good night. Glorious day. Take care. Well, it was nice chatting to you, Mike. Mike Oxmells. What a name. Mike Oxmells. Bit fishy. Adam on the cleavage. Adam's got the cleavage for it. There you go. That's it. One for the OnlyFans. What happened to Saturday morning ad? Did you get to make up? Oh, no, there was none of that. It was. She was mad. She was mad. She was mad. I've been on my best behaviour ever since. Jesus. Have you ever had FS? How would you rate it? It depends what one you're on about, Ghost Rider. We got like the FS Pilsner, FS Draft. I actually reviewed an FS tonight, but I've not posted it yet because I'm going to do the thumbnail on that. But I had that reviewed. FS Zell Seri, and it got one of the worst ratings I've I've ever gave a beer for the channel. It got a 1 out of 10, and I think it was off. I mean, Mum brought it back from holiday, bless her, for me to review. It was fucking vile. It really was. I think it was off. I don't know if the sun got to it. Surely it's not meant to taste that bad, because it wasn't just a bad beer. It just tasted off, like the hops had gone off. The normal FS Pilsner is a lot better than that, and the FS Draft. Yes, Lisa got a strap on out. But as my punishment. Have you ever tried Urus? Yeah, I have. Even though I couldn't say it, I have. I know I've tried it because it rings a bell because of the randomness of the name. I can't remember what I thought of it, but it was just like Beer Monster on YouTube, and then that it'll come up. I was worried about to comment on your Saturday video, Ed. Make sure go to bed early for Friday. Just blame your daughter for staying up, mate. Yeah, that didn't help because I was going to take the piss a little bit, but then when they came out, I thought that meant it was okay to sort of carry on, but obviously not. I blame the mods. Yeah, you don't fucking know what to do it. Pans, you have a beer, you fucking pansy. I remember that one. It's crap. Yeah, oh mate. Oh, so maybe it is just crap then, because I really like. I mean, it says FS Zell Seri cold filtered. Normally, my experience with cold filtered lagers is that they're really clean tasting, and perhaps you could complain that they're a bit safe, a bit bland, but smashable. And I'm thinking, well, it's a Turkish beer, smashable, so it's probably pretty good in Turkey. But this wasn't like that. What cold filtered beers I've tried are like. This was disgusting. It was full of flavour, but the flavour was rank. It was just the hops were just well gone. I wouldn't even really call it a beer review because it was just me slagging it off. I think, I'll take a sip of a beer and I'll give my first impressions. The first impressions, I don't really think about what it tastes like. I just sort of say whether I like it or not. If that makes sense, I try not to. I just do I like the taste of it or not. Keep it simple. That's what I try to do. And my first impression was Turkish piss, but it's probably not a good first impression really, because I reckon Turkish piss would probably taste nicer. Not that I'm a fan of drinking piss, but that's how bad the beer was. 1 out of 10. Jesus. Um, I thought FS had a blue sticker on. Yeah, this isn't the normal FS. This is some like random. Apparently, it's quite rare. My mum went on holiday and she brought back some Turkish beer, and that was one of them. I also got a FS shot. It's a tiny little can of beer like that. It's like not even 200 ml, it's 100 and something ml, and it's called FS shot, and it's like rocket fuel. I'm looking forward to reviewing that one. There's some like FS Super or something. It's like 8% or something. 500 ml. Beer drinker, hey beer monster, hope you're well. Hello mate, hope you're good too, mate. Thanks for joining the live. It says unfiltered or any other shit. It just means it's poo to start with. And this is worse. I get hiccuping tonight. I don't know why. I'm going to shoot off in a minute because it's a midweek live. I have to be a good boy. Kids got school and that tomorrow. It says I've been going for an hour and 22 minutes, but I know it's double that at least. It's just for some reason I think I disconnected at some point and then started another one. Too much R6. Get a bit of lacing off the old Brooklyn Pilsner, which is of course brewed in the UK. Yeah, if anybody wants to ask anything, ask away because I'm leaving very soon. Generally, you're a fucker, mate. You're like a lovable fucker. If that makes sense. You're a pain in the ass, but can't help but like her. The Brookland is just meh. It's not good, but it's just that. But it's not that bad. Yeah, it's okay compared to all the lovely. What's in the PD fanboy? AD. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because I ain't got no kegs left. I sent 7 back today. I've actually done 14 kegs since I've had it. I'm not sure how I've had it, but it's definitely more than a month, but less than 2 months, and I've done 14 kegs. So yeah, I've got me beer tokens today. I made another order. Got another 3 kegs coming. What the? Where's Ghost Ship? It's been reviewed, don't worry. It was actually supposed to be today's video, LED, but for some reason it's got stuck during the uploading process. Hopefully it will be done now, or it will work overnight. If not, I'll re-upload it. I've still got it saved on my phone, but it's sometimes every now and again you upload a video and it just tricky bastard. Bloody cat keeps coming in the house. It's not even our cat, and it comes in our house daily. Yeah, I've reviewed it and I put it up against the bottle version LED, and yeah, as I say, I was supposed to upload it today. Technical difficulties with YouTube, so it didn't get uploaded. That's why there's been no review for 2 days. That's rare for me. But yeah, it is there. And I've also done a review tonight, so I've got 2 now. But I'm going to put the Ghost Ship up tomorrow if all goes to plan. If it actually bloody uploads. Keg monster. But yeah, it's an interesting watch, I think. The Ghost Ship one. Brought in kegs in 6 weeks. Fucking hell. There's only 10.5 pints in each one. What's that, 140? About 150 odd pints or whatever. As well as other stuff. That's just the stuff on the keg. 1.53. Oh, 153 here, still following you. Why? I don't know. Go and get some sleep, Mira. You nutter. Shut the window, please. Oh. Oh, God, the missus is in the chat now. I'm in trouble. Lisa's in the building. What, the window downstairs, Lise? Cat just fucking came in, Lise. You must have liked it if you've levered it already. That's good anyway. You may. I'm going to shut the window before I get in trouble. ginger dribbling cat. You drink any other beer? Adam's beers. I've tried quite a lot of their beers actually. Just remembering the names of them. 14 kegs and 14 kegs in 6 weeks. Salute to that. I feel I can safely keep my mod spanner. That's only 14 pints a day. What are you talking about? The boss has spoken. Oliver says, I was watching you in Eastern Europe last week. Time difference ain't for faint-hearted, I bet. Even Lisa. She's still in there. She might have just come and just tell me off. Because she was texting me, I did say earlier, but I couldn't read the text because I'd end the live. At least she yelled, is Adam still in the dog's house? Stir in the pot. I've been good this week actually. I took a day off the other day. And I'm taking a day off tomorrow as well of drinking, which is, well, for me, that never normally happens. I actually enjoyed the day off. Evening, LED. Yeah, Jennifer, most days he's in the doghouse. Come on, Liz, I've been good this week. I even loaded the dishwasher. If you know, you know. No. I even washed up one day. No, I put a wash on. How about that? I wish I had a fucking dishwasher. Well, I have. I got a manual one. Don't cost no electricity. My dishwasher. Weird. He likes it in. He likes to be on the lead and take him for walks. The maths is in. It's 3.33 pints a day. Oh, what for the 14 kegs? Yeah, that's not that bad, is it? To be fair, but that is just the kegs as well. I mean, if you're still on the lives, I'll have like a couple on the keg and then I'll be on the bottles as well. So yeah, the average is definitely a lot higher than that. Of how many pints I have a day. Oh my god, that's sharp. I think it was the loading in the dishwasher common. It doesn't sound too bad, to be fair. Yeah. I'd have to think of one LED. Have you got a funny story on Adam our viewers will enjoy? LED's just fucking trying to fucking embarrass me now, isn't he? Here we go. Fucking hell. Right, tonight's live has come to an end. You're not too bad, I suppose. I defo couldn't hack it though. Yes. It's not nothing to be proud of, really. Lisa, you're all great. He really doesn't mind sharing any crazy stories. He really does. Lisa, just get the whip out later and make sure Adam repents his sins. So I have about 2 on a Saturday. That makes me sound really bad. I have 3.33 pints a day just on the perfect draft. And Oliver has 2 pints on a Saturday. Oliver is only 1 PM monster. I will go after this one though. That gnat is really pissing me off. I think he's in a lock in there. I shut the window. I think he's still in here. Feasting on me. Yeah, thank you people for joining on a school night. It's been a good laugh actually. Thanks to all the people that hit the like button, chalked in the screen and in the screen in the chat, donated. The cat's peeing all over your beers in the kitchen out. Oh, don't. Hashtag love you, Lisa, for putting up with ads. Brutal. Fucking brutal. Cat's pissing Carlin. I think I'd rather drink the cat's piss than that fucking shit. Probably tastes quite similar, to be fair. Thanks for putting up with that. Arsehole. I'm glad I found this live. I'm gonna piss off now and see you next live. Ghost Rider, I'm glad you found it as well. Because it's been really nice chatting to you, mate. And hopefully we'll see you again. Next one is on Friday. Yeah, and there's beer reviews and that if you want to watch them. Yeah, it's up to you. Till next time, take care, Ghost Rider, mate. Carlin is the official football yob drink. You can't really be a yob on for 3.4% lager, can you? Unless you drink in hundreds of it. Jennifer Cross, if only that was true. You get more pussy when you drink Carlin. Yeah. I bet. Maybe you do, because you'll probably still be able to get it up because it's got no bloody alcohol in it. So there could be truth in that. I must be tired. I keep yawning. I've been going to bed earlier this week, and it's been good. And I've been using my old mask as well. So I've been using it. I used it once. Yeah, and actually got some real sleep one night this year. That was the night I took off drinking. Just a nice night. Spent a bit of time with Lisa. We watched some horror film, right? Like when I describe it, it's gonna sound really bad, but I actually really enjoyed it. It's called Abigail, right? It's a horror film. It's about a ballet dancer, a little girl. She's a ballet dancer, and she's got a rich dad, and she gets kidnapped by these like professional kidnappers, like top kidnappers, right? And because she's got a rich dad, and they say you have to give us $50 million if you want your ballerina daughter back. It turns out that this ballerina little girl who's about like 11 or something, I'd guess, um, is a vampire and kills a lot of them apart from one person that they kind of made for. I don't want to spoil the film, but sounds probably really bad by how I'm putting it, but it was actually really good. The little girl was a pucker actress, which kind of made the film. Plus, it was kind of funny slash horror slash ridiculous car crash, but enjoyable sort of film. We enjoyed it. Uh, then I went to bed. Sorry, loaded the dishwasher before I went to bed. Um, Put my mask on and actually slept with me sleep apnea mask on, so I don't keep waking up because I wake up 30 times an hour not breathing if I don't wear my mask. So that was nice. Is it a gimp mask? What the fuck? Champagne must be the pussy magnifier because they know you're loaded. The gimp mask, sleep apnea. Yeah, I've got sleep apnea, Oliver. It's a health condition, one of my many health conditions, where you stop breathing in your sleep. And I've got the worst form of it. It happens to me when I had my sleep study test 30 times an hour. I stop breathing in my sleep. And then your body has like this thing where it like makes you breathe and it can puncture your lungs and shit like that if you're not careful. And you don't go in, if you, I don't wear my mask, which keeps my airways open. Um, I stop breathing 30 times an hour, so I never go into a deep sleep, which means I never get a proper rest. That's why I'm always tired. You can tell, look at the ball bags on their eyeballs. Um, yeah, so it's quite a serious health condition. I'm not allowed to drive and stuff like that because I can fall asleep at any time during the day. I mean, I don't know if she's still there, but Lisa will tell you. I'm a nightmare. Every time we get in the car, I'm like, oh, on my phone because I can't drive. She drives. Um, I fall asleep, drop my phone, pick it back up, fall asleep, drop my phone. I fell asleep walking down the street before. I fall asleep nearly every time I sit down. It's mad, but I'm wise though because I'm talking. My brain's engaged. As soon as I relax for a second, like in the car, it's like when you're kids. You get kids fall asleep in the car, don't they? You're relaxing. And he's like, or if I'm in a waiting room or anything like that. Um, I thought constant. Um, but Luke, I am your father. Will Adam seem to have father half of again? Talking to the girlfriend, taking a girlfriend to watch Mad Max tomorrow night. I was at the new one. Yeah, I see that on because we watched that film I said about on Cody. It's like a thing I've got on my Xbox where you can watch all the films on the cinema for free. Um, if you can't breathe, take the ball gag out. Yeah, I see that on Cody, a Mad Max film, but I've not watched the other one. So, is it okay to take a blow up doll in public? do do you die for a few seconds? Um, Not die, but your body has like I stop breathing. My airwave gets blocked because I've got a short fat neck. That's part of it, and it gets blocked. I fall asleep and it cuts off the airwaves, and then I stop breathing sometimes for a couple of minutes, up to a couple of minutes, and then your body like does a thing. I don't know. They explained it. It's kind of like it does something to force the air through, and then that wakes you up, and then you go back asleep, and it's like a rinse and repeat sort of cycle. So you're only ever getting into a light sleep. You're never getting a chance to go into a deep sleep, and that's when you get the most rest. Um, so yeah, but that jolt reaction that your body does is quite intense, and it can cause internal bleeding and stuff like that if you're really unlucky and you get a bad one. Yes, Jennifer. Wait, what? Doing a Michael Hutchins. Yes, Jennifer, providing she has knickers on, I can't see an issue. You never sleep here because you're entertaining motherfuckers. Well, you want her to get a chill. I saw the Eminem Houdini video the other day. Yeah, it's good. The more times I listen to that song, the more time I like it because he's like kind of slagging himself off, but also slagging off the way like the world's become if you listen to the words, and you just don't care. Fix says, "Can you say goo goo goo, goo or go 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 go?" No, I can't. I tried. Keith says, "My sympathy, Adam. Although I'm way overweight, I don't suffer with that. My ass keeps me in the house most of the day." You don't have to be overweight to have sleep apnea. Actually, um, it's quite. People that have chins that kind of go inwards. Like I've not got it because of that. But some people have chins they kind of go in. That can do it as well because it blocks your airways. But I've got it because even if I lost weight, I've got a short neck, but I'm really broad. Even if I lost weight, I'm still going to be broad. I've got a really short, fat neck, so when I sleep, it blocks my airwave. That's the problem. But when I have my mask on, it blows air like powerfully down my throat, and it forces the gap to open, and that's how it works. Is that a Dua Lipa cover? You need to get those rings around your neck like those women's tribes in Africa. Stretch my neck out a bit. Yeah, next time you see me on live, I'm gonna have loads of ring necks. Hey, and more to come from him too. I like the Abracadabra song to be sampled here. Abra, abracadabra. Just like that, and I'm back here. Gimp mask. I had insomnia for years. I used to have to take tablets. Now I sleep 8 hours. BOSH, nice one, mate. Good to hear you got better. I've got insomnia as well. I had it for donkeys. I have to take sleeping tablets to have any hope of sleeping. And even then, most times I don't sleep. Very, very bad for it. It's hard to get excited about sleeping when you've got to wear a fucking full face mask to go to sleep to actually get proper sleep. It literally covers my whole face. It's like fucking Darth Vader or something. A bit like the ones off Breaking Bad, one of them sort of things. Yes, especially in the summer, it's not nice. But we've all got our fucking problems, haven't we? Steve Miller Band, pop quiz, and then 3 songs by them. I don't even know. Fuck they are. There we go. I think told you I don't watch TV. I don't get involved with all the cool stuff. At Jennifer Ujoko, you just name one of them from the 80s. I do know that Abracadabra. I do know the old version of that. That makes sense. Because I recognise that bit from an old 80s song. Must be a nightmare trying to sleep with that on. I have trouble sleeping. I can't imagine. Yeah, it's not nice. Especially with the anxiety. It makes me feel like when I woke the other night, I had nightmares. And I kept waking up feeling like I'm suffocating. It's like the anxiety don't help. And you got this mask on. It makes you feel a bit like you're on a life support machine. And I have nightmares when I'm wearing it. I keep having nightmares that I'm dying and I'm on life support and things like that. And I wake up and I've got a fucking mask on. I'm like, fuck me, I am dying. It fucks with your head. It does for me, anyways. And then he left Arsenal. Will he be missed? He ain't played for about. Yeah, no, he won't be missed. He was never that good, was he? He put in a few good shifts when we needed him, but he ain't had nothing for a long time, is he? He's not. He's never been good enough for Arsenal, in my opinion. SG Slim, get yourself a bird, fella. All right, mate. I'll get myself a bird so I can have a family. Thank you for the advice, mate. I've probably got more kids than you've had birds, mate. So yeah, get your facts right before you start talking shit. Try playing with your lightsaber to see if that helps. It could do, couldn't it? You know, tactical wank to get a bit of sleep. Does it ever come off if you're tossing and turning throughout the night? Yeah. You know what happens all the time, Keith? I take it off without realising in my sleep. I sort of wake up. I'm like, oh, fuck off. I wake up and it's not on. I don't even remember taking it off, but obviously it's not nice having it on. You wake up because you're uncomfortable, and sometimes you just take it off without even knowing. Does it ever come off? Have you been demonetized tonight, Ad? Yes, I have. But that's normal. Every live gets demonetized. I mean, you can appeal it. And one of the lives I appealed and I got reimbursed, if that makes sense. Poor Lisa, no peace. I'll be the husband. Ad's used to tossing that night. Yeah, no, to be honest, Jennifer, the machine is actually very quiet. There's a thing like where people think, because I'm on an oxygen machine, that is loud. They used to be, but technology has evolved. Me wearing the machine is the best thing that I can do for Lisa, because if I don't wear the machine, I snore like a freaking train, literally. It like you can hear it from anywhere in the house. I've been told. I don't realise it because I'm asleep, but I snore really bad, and that's a symptom sign that you could have sleep apnea as well. Um, but when I wear a mask on, I don't snore. You might hear a bit of a like from the air being blown down me, but in comparison to my snoring, it's nothing. Do you know what I mean? How do you do, Heidi? Did you only have 20 kids? What was it for this time? I thought you might, as some of my comments ain't coming up through as usual. Win the dog. How did Adam say he's gimp, mate? Well, the truth is, he just tests the new perfect draft. Mask edition. Straight from the tap. Do you know what? It sounds stupid, but a nozzle on that could probably, it could be connected to my sleep apnea mask because it's about the same thickness and it's got like a little seal. Could connect it, and every time I breathe, I'll be drinking beer. Probably not a good idea, but because I'd have to have, like, that'd be running the whole time. I'll be like, I'll probably drown in beer. That's the way to go. Cause of death from the beer monster. He drowned himself in beer. He drowned himself in beer experimenting with his perfect draft. That'd be a way to go, wouldn't it? 10 pints while you sleep. Yes. Jennifer Cross, is that a new merch item? Run a perfect draft line on the mask. It could probably be done, I'm not even joking. Oh, just done it again, it just reset my live. Perhaps it does it every hour, I don't know. Oh my god, I'm playing with the sex toys again, walking funny for the next 2 days. No, I'm used to it now, Jennifer, after my operation. I don't even walk funny, you wouldn't even know. Simo Stouts, bloody hell, Adam, you're live more than a daytime telly. I'm not. No, I do Friday, and then I do a live, like, one random one during the week, if I get the time. Simo Stouts like a machine. Drowned himself in beer, but it was Carlin that killed him. I'm just talking about whether I could connect my sleep apnea machine, Simo, to the perfect draft. Because where I've got these tubes in that, the nozzle is about the same size as this tube and it's got a seal. So I could, like, drink 10 pints while I sleep. I've got nothing in it in a minute, Simo. I've run out of kegs. Hallie D. Maybe tomorrow, once I've had time on the old internet to do some test picks. If you're about later on Friday, I'm having a birthday bash. 33 years young, BOSH. 33, I'm gonna have to, yeah, did you say late? I'll try talking to the missus. Getting a good collection going in the merch shop. Jennifer, I was proper pissed on Saturday, taking me 2 days to recover. Jesus, Simo. Bloody hell, mate. At Simo Sups, happy birthday for Friday, Simo. The blue stuff was messy. I will definitely come on if I can, Simo. And if I can't come on, I'll definitely join the live at night chat to you anyway. After last week's live, it might be difficult because this stuff took the piss a little bit too much and was in the doghouse for a while. I'm only just getting out of the doghouse since Friday. Wish I was that young again. Prefer to be 21, but 33 will do. I'm 40 next year, LED. Wouldn't think it, would you? I'm joking. I think I look about my age roughly. But if I have a shave, I look about 12. It's weird. Drowned FR. Hey, what's good? How you doing, Drowned FR? Thank you for joining live, mate. The blue stuff. WK2 blue or toilet duck. That beer looks rank, that blue beer, doesn't it? I'm 25 soon. Almost old enough to be your dad. I probably am, actually. Yeah. Isn't that mad? Jesus. I've got a 19-year-old. My oldest kid is 19. I'd have to be a very young dad, though. I'd have to be like a... Technically, I suppose, if I was splurting at 14, about 14, then I'd be old enough to be your daddy. Smurf come. 14, you look 20. Really? Thank you. 40 next year. What am I going to do with that? For that? If you think I look 20, Jesus, if I shave my beard, do you think I'll still be breastfed? WKD. I'm told the duck tastes the same. I'm 40 next year, Ed. Still think I'm in my 20s. You don't feel no different, do you? As you get older, until you go to move. Oh fuck, you're not. Daddy D, Dad too. No, I'm not. I can't be Daddy D's dad if he's the same age as me. How would that work? Yeah, I was making babies while I was still swooning around in my daddy's ballsack. It's like people say, do you feel older? Not really, no. You don't. We don't feel older. But you get this, like your head feels the same. And sometimes you go to do things you didn't done 10 years ago. And you're like, fuck me, I'm getting old. And then that's what makes you realise, isn't it? Ali D, are you secret number 10? I was born with clocks on my arm, so you could be my dad. Try being 50. Won't be long. You know, saggy man tits. Fucking, I'll probably be bald. What are you like holding on? Do you know what I mean? Like, bald, saggy man breasticles, full white beard, I reckon, because it's already like, if you look closely, I definitely don't look 20 when you look at the fucking grey hairs in my beard and moustache. Do social stuff till you should be married with kids by 30. I fucked up on that. Oops. Keith Thomas, I'm 62, Adam. I'm doing TikTok videos. What a bloody nightmare. Fair play though, mate. Fair play. Why not? Why not? You got to keep up with the times, isn't you? The best you can. Didn't cross, I doubt it. Ad is younger than me. Yeah, I'm a few months younger than you. That's the only way you can confirm I'm not your dad. If you're older than me. If you're younger than me, I could be your dad. I had grey hairs in my 20s. I didn't get any till about 5 years ago. And it's just gone bad. Actually, tell a lie, I had grey hairs in my beard in my 20s, but not in my hair. And now you can't really see them, but I'll get a few around the ear hole there. And at the back, you know, like you get the fluffy like hairs. Well, I do. I get these hairs that grow like lower than my hairline at the back randomly, and they're all grey. Don't worry, Adam. Make up for 4 or 5 other blokes. Keep the UK population up. Oh yeah, you're February. I'm November. Great, better than the shine head. Say that some women like a bald guy, don't they? Unfortunately, my missus don't, so I'm fucked her. No, she says she don't like. That's a good point, actually. She says she don't like bald guys, but she likes Jason Statham. Last time I checked, he's fucking bald. But then I'm not Jason Statham. I'm a hard paper round. My dad did not want me to birth. You can be my daddy, lol. And my dad did not want me at birth. I'll be your dad, Michael. You're gonna get some good breast milk off me, mate. You get you absolutely smashed. Go fund me turkey hair transplant. Yeah, do it for me. Send me the turkey. Get me a hair transplant. I'll get my teeth done while I'm there as well. I'll sign my cow teeth. Going to sort of like in sort of former chain smoker teeth going on. Get my hair done. Get my teeth done. Get my tits done while I'm there, couldn't I? Got up a couple of cup sizes. Really push the OnlyFans thing. Right. I said I was going after this one. So I'm going to be a good girl this time and actually go. Father of the nation. Every woman seems to love Statham. I think it's more because of the attitudes in films. The hard man thing, and it's women like a bad boy, didn't they? Jason Statham, not gay either. Old boss on the phone, bedtime. I got you. Then, of course, debate. He did do Olympic diving. That's a school night, isn't it? Come on. Anyway, I love you people. Thank you. I love you people for tuning in, commenting, liking, making it an entertaining live, I think. Thank you to all new subscribers, if any of you are still here. Thank you to the people that donated to the stream, if any of you are still here. All that's left to say is, get the fuck out of here, you slags. Bye-bye, darlings. Catch us Friday, remember? 8 to 9 o'clock ish. And the light tight t-shirts, clone. Mr. Vader. No, love you people. Take care. Thank you so much for people that watch my beer reviews and all that for some reason, join the lives. Until next one, take care, peeps. BOSH.